And gentlemen, we're live on YouTube and also on TikToks. Let's go, guys. Let's go and have a conversations. Now, I put it there and I put a picture of this young man there. He's a doctor in America. The story, we are going to speak about it, and I'm going to also have my opinion on that. Now, hopefully, somebody with a better knowledge can join us to share their opinion, especially in America. Because what happened to this guy, or what happened is happening to a lot of people, even in the UK. But we don't talk about it enough. Marriage is not by force. I made a video yesterday and I talk about two-faced relationship with Anna Idibia. And I see a lot of people talking like, I have been in this country for so long now, and I have seen so many people who are living in bondage. When I mean living in bondage, there is zero marriage. They are just pretending. And I wonder, you are 35 years old, you are 40 years old, and you are pretending that you are married. And you are in the same house with person. Now, the tragic news of this guy today remind me of what men are actually going through in the Western world, literally. And it's quite hard because ladies will take you to the task. I'm not worried so much about any other thing. When this guy pie himself, the father of the girl made a statement. The father of his wife made a statement. And that statement shows that what this guy has been through in that family is unprecedented. That statement, he's a medical doctor, and they are both Nigerian. And they have a custody battle. And they are awarded that he has to pay the wife a lot of money every month. And he couldn't take it. And he went and do the undo. Now, when we look at stories like this, we can just look at it and laugh and move on. And or just, hey, yeah, and move on. But people are going through this. Men are going through this in this UK. I know some of these people. What I'm going to tell people tonight is this, and I'm going to share from few experience that I have privilege to. Marriage is not by force. This marriage you are seeing is not by force. Just because your father stay inside marriage with your mama for 20 years, don't mean you will stay in a relationship for 20 years. Just because your father and your mother marry for 50 years, no means say you will be married for 50 years. Some of us not supposed to even marry. You're supposed to be single. You're supposed to be single. But because of society, what people will say, you go carry a wife. You could have a great partnership with a woman without being married, and everything will go fine. But immediately you got married, then there is a problem. Now, I'm going to read exactly what happened. How this guy decided to say, I had enough. And you can see he's a good man because he got the chance to pie in wife, to pie those children, then to pie himself. But the guy pie himself. He pie himself alone. He got a chance. He was in the house. He could have taken that GUN, pie himself, pie the girl, pie in Peking. People, they do them. Let me give you an example. In the UK here, a man was doing a salesperson for flower shop in London. This one now Igbo man. So now they deliver flower. He's the one delivering the flower to the stores and all the shops. And he's the one collecting money and remit it into the bank account. The flower shop is in Norway. No, Netherlands, in Amsterdam, Holland. And the guy was working for the company in this country. And then he will collect the money from the customer. He will not remit it. Maybe he collect 5,000 now, or 2,000, or 500. Then he will think, okay, let me just use 100 pounds out of this, and I will quickly replace it. Then he used the 100 pounds. Then he can replace it. Then he will spend another 100 pounds. The money remains 300. Then he will spend everything. Then he will quickly run to the other customer again and collect the same money. When the case casted, it was 5,000 in total, 5,000 pounds in total that he was owing the company, because the company, he went on holiday with the 3 children. He's got 3 children. He went on holiday with them. And then the company, while he was on holiday, the company discovered this guy was not remitting the money he's collecting from their client. So they informed him of their finding while he was on holiday. So when he came back into the UK, what did he do? He could not tell his wife at home that he's in debt. You see the pressure. Because if it is somebody that loves you, that you love, you will be free to open up to her and say, babe, we are in a shit. We are in a mess right now. We don't have money. I'm in trouble. He was lying to the wife. He did not tell the wife even the money they used to go to that holiday, take the children to summer holiday, was money from the flower shop that he was supposed to remitted. The shame was too much. He could not go back again to Northampton to pick up the van to go and deliver, because he's aware now they are looking for him. Not that anybody will pay him. The highest thing the company would have done, they would have sacked him. What did this guy do? He went back home. When in children they sleep, he go inside kitchen, he carry thing where they take the cook food, go inside, pie the 3 children, pie in wife, pie in self. Now, marriage be that? Is that marriage? Is that marriage? Because if, okay, people will say, but that was not a marriage problem. The guy was in debt. No, there was no love in that relationship. There was no partnership in that relationship. That was the reason he could not open up to the wife and say, we are in debt. We don't need to go on this holiday. We cannot afford it. People are living together, lying together, but never together. They are doing it for, especially Nigerians, Africans. Many of us in this country is marriage of inconvenience they're in. So the situation of this guy is predictable, and people need to learn. My friend died in July. My own friend in July. He went to Malta and he have a heart attack in Malta and died there inside the water. We basically laid him to rest in September. This guy was somebody that is very close to me. We fly together, we go on holiday together, we eat together. There is no weekend we don't see each other. You know what in Payam? Marriage wahala, stress, anxiety. I know his problem. One day, the guy look at me, say, Ben, I want to come and tell my story in your platform. He never got a chance to do that. Let me go back to this guy because we have to. The reason why I bring this one out today is that maybe somebody will make a decision today to leave his wife. I am encouraging men to make the see any man that cannot live alone cannot live with somebody. Any man that say, "Oh, I cannot live alone," you cannot live with somebody. Some men are the problem. It's not all about women. No. Some men are the problem. But in this country, women are more empowered. They are more empowered to finish it off for you. So once you know, me, I have already said it. I told all of my friends, if the woman where you marry for house, born children for you, call police for you once, police, ring police for you, for whatever it is, he ring police for you. Please, once you return back from the police, carry your bag, come up for that house. There is no return. No return, no. But many do in this country. Many of our Nigerian people, their wife, they call police for them. They go still return back again. They go still there for house. And go they look them like, you they crazy. Your wife don't call police for you. You return back to the house. If I say something, they worry you. See, there is no fire without smoke. This guy knows from the beginning this marriage was not good for him. The woman came for the money or whatever reason. Because there was never a love. Because if there was a love, your husband cannot afford to give you $13,000 a month. Why do you want to skin him? Somebody from Nigeria like you. Because there was never relationship. They were just pretending. They were just pretending for each other. Now, he don't pie himself now. The girl there alive. And the father of the girl was celebrating it today. Say, thank God. Say, pie my daughter and pie my children. I'm sorry for his family. Yes, the man is in Nigeria talking like that. The man is in Nigeria talking like that. See this young man. See, cool guy. Cool guy. And the man have a good heart. Because if na me, if no be good heart, he go pie himself, pie those, look for those picking, pie them, pie the woman put. But you can see, say, he get good heart. What did he do? He pie himself. A medical doctor. Do you know what it takes to be a medical doctor? You got to be trained for almost 10 years. Then you are practicing in America. So for that guy to get to the level whereby he can't see road anymore, do you know what this guy has faced? Now, if this guy have life insurance now that woman go carry him. If this guy have mortgage, now that woman go carry him. Who still benefit? Now that woman benefit. Who is the next of king than that woman or the children of that woman? And the woman go they knock another person. You be do, you there for this country. You say you no longer love your wife. Your wife no love you. In short, una they sleep opposite each other. That one no be marriage now. That one no, okay, Two-Face come out yesterday, say, they marry again. Nigerians are criticizing Two-Face. What do you want Two-Face? Make it because of una. Make it pie himself. Make him because of what una they do. Make it pie himself. Hey, I've never seen this kind of Nigerians before. They would just put mouth into person matter. We no consign them. then go dey carry am. This guy na doctor, him be medical doctor na him be. Now the story goes like this. I'm going to read it out. A US-based Nigerian doctor pay himself over $15,000 child support per month. So government give award to his wife. Say this woman, this guy must pay his wife $15,000 a month. How much he want earn? So if this guy earn $30,000 a month, he has to take half of it and give it to the woman every month. And the father of that girl is happy, is in Nigeria happy. I'm telling you, you have to go and read. You have to go and read what the story of what the man talk. A 36-year-old Nigerian doctor living in the United States, Dr. Ikenna, has reportedly paid himself after losing a child support case against his ex-wife. The incident happened on Sunday, January 26. Dr. Ikenna, who was from Anambra State, had been in a long and difficult divorce battle, including a fight for custody of his children. A U.S. court ruled in favor of his ex-wife and ordered him to pay $15,000 per month in child support. A Nigerian American named Killen Turn Udo confirmed the news on X, saying that the court ruling put a heavy financial burden on Dr. Ikenna, which led to his by himself. He wrote that the way our women they do African men in USA must stop. Dr. Ikenna, skilled cardiologist, allegedly paid himself after being ordered to pay $15,000 per month to his wife. His case highlights the problem in the legal system that affect African men in the US. Udo, who also claimed that Dr. Ikenna spent thousands of dollars on legal fee and eventually lost his medical license because of the case. So the guy have already lost his medical license. The guy lost his medical license. I can't confirm it. It is his friend that is writing this. I don't know what is going on. He lost all his money in the court, then took his medical license and ordered him to pay. And then they took his medical license and ordered him to pay $15,000 every month. He was also given limited access to his children. In the end, he paid himself. Another Nigerian living in the US confirmed the news on Facebook. He described Dr. Ikenna as a caring doctor and a loving father. So, do you think this guy did not smell the relationship from the beginning? Some people, na devil you dey marry, oh, I dey tell you. See, na devil una dey marry. I never get this kind of problem before. So because I cut my suit according to my size. When I moved to Europe, I have a woman. I maintain my peace. So that's why I know they advise anybody about marriage. As you see me so, I'll tell you to raise your kid. If you see my children, you go think, say, I am Obi Kubana. Now two them be. Two. Oldest. The last time I give belly to somebody was 16 years ago, and I'm my baby mother. 2 babies. I come out. My baby mother have never called police for me. But if you get to a point where I have to say, F you, this and that, no be for me. I know many people for this, my community. When we say that they live with women, their women, the plan where their women get for them, even heaven, they bear them witness. They live in different rooms. They no fit stay inside house. Every day they chase one woman or the other. But if there's a birthday party, they go dress and go there. I go, they look them like this. I say, as old as you are, they pretend. They go dress and co. Everybody, then they Tommy and Jerry. Everybody, they deceive each other. Let me give you a small story. My friend who died in July actually, of cardiac arrest. His mother is a Nigerian, his father is a Ghanaian. This guy was my friend, my very good friend. His first marriage, scatter. Second marriage, scatter. I got to know him after his second marriage. So we are not friends from the beginning. But after his second marriage, he told me what is going on. He was living in an apartment. And I went to him, then we talked. Then he told me, Ben, I have a house. I said, where is your house? Then he told me the area. I'm like, what's going on there? He said, he's still paying the mortgage. I said, who lived there? He said, my baby mother lives there. I said, are you seeing the kid? He said, they fit see the children. For the last 5 years, fit see the children. I said, what did that happen? He can sit down, tell me all the story. I go, really? He said, yes. And you are paying the mortgage? He said, yes. And what about this guy? What about the woman? He said, the woman, they knock in friend. Now in friend, the woman come they knock. In friend, where they live with them before. Now the man come become father of his children now. And I ain't helping friend come from Ghana to UK. I can't say, you are lucky to be alive. Oh, enjoy your life here. Just stay. Pay the mortgage, go to court and see how you can sort it out. But this guy was going through a lot. After COVID, the guy, and they tell you the story. Oh, this story I'm telling you now. Now the story where we say, now my hand the day. Like, this is not like they tell me or they tell me this or outside that. No, this is a story that can be a movie. Hold on. Because I'm going to tell this story again. Because of coward, Nigerian coward, we marry, we still their house now. They mumu, they know that they go soon pie them. And they come. And they come, guys. I'm ready for today. I was looking for his flyer for his funeral. I was looking for his flyer for his funeral. Make I show now. That was what I was looking for. I just went to look for his flyer now. Make I show now. Men now I want to talk to all of una way dey obodo Igbo. Now I want to talk to. Now his flyer. I was looking for his flyer. Let me show you his picture because I'm going to tell his story today. And my guy look like this guy. I'll tell you the story. I want to share his picture on I have a goosebump. I have a goosebump. This my guy. After during the COVID, he went to Ghana. He worked throughout the time in Ghana. And then after COVID, he returned back to the UK. When he was coming back to the UK, I was in Nigeria. So he called me. He said, Mr. Ben. I said, he said, where are you there? I said, I'm in Nigeria. He can say, where if I leave my key? Because when he was going to Ghana during the COVID, he has to give up his flat because he cannot go and stay in Ghana for 2 years. He was working hybrid. So he can operate his computer from, he's an IT guy. He can work from Ghana. So he has to give up his flat here. But throughout the 2 years of COVID, he was paying the mortgage. Now, he went to Ghana. So when he came back from COVID, during the COVID, when he returned back to UK, but while he was in Ghana, loneliness. You see, when I tell you that time, if you cannot stay alone as a man, You cannot stay with a woman. I will give it to him. He couldn't stay alone as a man. As a man, you have to be ready to survive alone. You have to be ready. So the guy could not. When he was in Ghana for that 2 years of COVID, his old girlfriend, when you know, that's why you must not return back to where you vomit before. You go date that one. You go marry him. I dey tell you this to know. I'm telling you this to know. He married the girl. This story I'm telling now. This is true life story I'm giving you now. I'm giving you the biggest gist. He married the girl. So he can't come back. He can't say he married the girl. He said, you married the girl. He said he married the girl. I said, okay now. So as he call me, I said, I did Nigeria. He said, whether I leave my key for my flat, so he go stay there. I said, no, he can't go stay with one of our guy for Bedford. So he can't look for house. We can't look for house. So during that time, he was staying in Bedford and I'm not around. So when I return back to the UK, we talk. Then he can't tell me, say, in the come MK. During that time, he can't go Ghanaian barbecue. Where did they do barbecue? In that barbecue, somebody can't say, congrats. Because the wife, they tell him congrats. He say, your wife, your ex, he don't buy house. Just the list, they tell you this thing now. They say your ex don't buy. He say, who buy house? Say your ex don't buy. That in ex, we took in house within 2 children for in house, where they live for in house. The girl don't buy house. Say he buy house. Say he launched the house. Say big house. He called the guys, called the name of the area. My guy can't listen. My guy come up for the party, called me immediately. Tell me what did happen. We can't go the house. The house, that in own house, we can't go the address. As we reach there, we knock the door. Somebody can't come out of the window. One Ghanaian guy come out of the window. Come, they say, I'm waiting. He can say, now your house be this. I'm telling you the life story. I wish we record everything. I am telling you the life story. Say, now your house be this. So the Ghanaian guy and his wife, they inside. They can't say, no, it's not your house. Say, we are here. We are for, I know one call the name of the girl. I know one call the name of his baby mama. They can't say, we are for this person. He can't say, now your house. But what we do before, say we call private investigator. We pay the private investigator £600 because in September 2022, the girl went to court in Northampton, family court, and told the court that if this guy chased her out of the house, because at that time the guy was claiming to collect his house back, that you're not allowed to see my children, give me my house. The woman said he don't get anywhere to stay. So the girl said that in September. In September, the guy said their court case was online. So the guy attended it via Zoom. That was what the girl said. I cannot leave the house. But meanwhile, the girl don't buy house in August. He don't move out of that house. Rent the house out. He rent the property out. 3-bedroom house. She rented it out to these 2 guys that were met in the house, a couple that were met in the house. So we call private investigator. In the morning, a private investigator, one will stand in front of the new house. One will stand in front of this house and take the picture of the girl coming out from the new house with the children going to school. Take the picture. So we documented it for 2 nights. So we can't return back there again, knock the door. So the Ghanaian guy where they inside with his girl can't come on the window. We can't bang the door. Now them take their hand, call police. So when they call police, the police can't come. We just printed the picture, give it to the police. And then the police, when they open the door, the police ask them, who are you in this house? They can't say they are guests, they are visiting. If they would have said they are not visiting, police will not be able to jack them out. Police say, who are you visiting? They can't call the name of the person. But the police can see the evidence, the picture of everything. The guy can't explain to the police with passion. One police can't get pity. Maybe the police too don't face wahala before. That police can't understand. Please, I would like you to join, but let me finish this because this is very important for me. Because my friend is watching in heaven now. So the police now enter the house, and they didn't allow my guy to enter. My guy stand outside. We stood outside. So the police enter the house. The police now ask the guest, show us the picture of the person you are visiting. There is no picture. They change the sofa. They decorate the house to their own taste. They have their bicycle inside. The house was completely decorated. So they quickly went upstairs and called my guy ex-wife, who happened to be on holiday. The girl was shouting, fuck you, you cannot do anything. The police asked them, is that the person you came to visit? Say, since the person you came to visit is not here, can you carry your bag, please? Mumu Ghana. The guy carrying bag, the girl carrying bag. They say you can come back to collect your things in 4 days. And police not supposed to do that, but that police show a good heart. That was how we recovered the house back that day. We recovered this house back. The whole property, everything was decorated new fridge, new sofa, new everything. 3-bedroom house. No, 2-bedroom property with a garden. And my guy almost paid finish. He has owned the house for more than 14 years. So this lady, they now carry their bag and say they will come back to carry their things. Let them go and deal with the woman that rented the house for them. My guy now enter. We decided to, hold on, let me show. I want to share the picture with you guys because this is very important. This is very important. We decided now to enter the house. We enter the property. Hold on, TikTok self. We enter the property. We stay there. We had a barbecue. We are celebrating. We are drinking. Me and this my guy that died. We are hugging each other. We are shouting. Oh my God. My guy was sleeping on a loft mattress, air bed. He was sleeping on top of air bed. On top of air bed at his friend's house in Bedford. He called his friend and said, I got my house. I got my house. Like joke. He moved in. I told my guy, don't allow these people to come and carry this property because they were paying rent to that woman. Let the woman compensate them. Being Nigerian Ghana, the guy always behaved like very calm guy. My guy now said, no, they will come and take their property. He will buy his own properties. So the guys, the carry van come after like a couple of days, they came and moved all of their property. That was how my guy moved back into the house. But just hold on. When I tell you, any man that cannot stay alone cannot stay with somebody. These are facts. And I'm telling you now, if you cannot manage to stay alone, then you cannot stay with somebody. Now, my guy now has a wife in Africa. Okay? And they are just married. They are not even up to 2 years or 1 year. They're married during the COVID. So he can't tell that one, say, don't collect your house back. Just the hold on. Just the hold on. So we lived in there. I will go and visit him. We will eat barbecue. We will cook. We will eat. The guy is IT guy, so he got money. So he decorated the house nicely again. He started living his life. He bought a car. He's recovering back and all that. The other woman, I said, go and press charges in court. He said, may I leave him? Spike say, make I leave him. My guy named now Spike. He said, make I leave him. He said, make I leave him. He said, make I leave him. Saying, go just forgive them. See, this guy have never seen his children for 5 years. He has paid mortgage for 5 years. At one point, during the Christmas period, my guy called me and he was crying that, Ben, I was in Costco. I saw my children with my S and I wanted to say hello to my children. My children's mother called the police for me. Wanted to call the security and say, this man is disturbing them. Do you know when this guy died, they bring these children to the funeral? I have the video here. I have the video here. Now, this guy was going through a lot of stress with the woman in Africa. Me, I didn't know. But one thing I know is this. Anytime this woman arrived in the UK, the one in Africa, my guy now did visa for her. Spiral visa. When my guy wanted to do this visa, my brain sharp. I'm aboro to the letter. This is the word I use. I told my friend. Something just told me, we're sitting down on a sofa like this, and I told him, Spike, don't do the visa for your wife. I swear with all my life. I told him like this. He died. He knows. I said, don't do the visa for her. Because I can see they're beginning to have problem already. They are beginning to have problem. They have no children together. They are beginning to have problem. I said, don't do the visa. Don't do visa for this woman. You are going to get into the same problem again. He said, no, she only come in here temporarily and go back. I said, then you should just give her the invitation visa. Don't present your marriage certificate to the embassy. I told the guy like this. I told him, I said, don't present your marriage certificate to the embassy. My guy did not listen. So my guy stopped talking about the visa with me. So whenever I'm around, he will just tell the woman, Ben is here. When Ben gone, we will call back. So he never talk about the visa. The next thing, the lady arrived from Ghana. The lady arrived. It was my car, because that time my friend, he called me in the morning. He said, Ben, I need your car to carry my woman from the airport. I said, come and take the car. He ordered a Jaguar. The Jaguar has not come. So he came and took my car. He went to take the woman from there. 3 days later, he did not allow me to come and see the woman. I have to call him. I said, bro, am I not coming to see your woman? Never met her. She now invited me in the evening. I now went. I sat with them. The woman cooked, what did she cook for us? God, let me remember. She cooked some nice seafood for us. So I ate. I watched the body language. I said, this is not a marriage. So when we come out, I told my guy, what is going on? I don't see say my guy is stressed now. Cut a long story short, the woman will stay for like a couple of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and return back to Ghana through. But they have already do a spiral visa for this woman. Spiral visa, you need to present evidence of marriage to the embassy, and whatever you present to the embassy in Nigeria is recognized in the UK. In Ghana, it's recognized in the UK. So they presented a marriage certificate. The government of the UK confirmed their marriage as legit. In July, me and my guy, we stayed together on Saturday. On Saturday, we stayed together. We ate till about 12 o'clock. Then he has a girlfriend. He was dating a girl. So his girlfriend was around. Then we ate. Then the daughter was around. The daughter from London, because he has 2 children with another woman. Then the daughter was around. So we sat together in the evening. We ate. Then I said, let's go to the club. Then he told me, Ben, I can't go to the club because I'm traveling on Monday. He wants to recover. I said, that's fine. Gosh. Then that was Saturday. Then I left him around 12 o'clock. Then I went to the club. The next day was Sunday. Then he told me, Ben, he's going to Bedford to eat in one Nigerian restaurant. If I will want any food from there, I said, no, that I ate egusi this week. I don't want to eat egusi again. Then I wrote an article on Andrew's matter, and I sent it to him to pre-read for me and confirm. I can show everything. Then he pre-read it and sent it back to me. That was on Sunday. On Monday, this guy traveled without his girlfriend that I say he's seen now that he's now seen in the UK. His girl, his wife, his less than 1 year wife has returned to Ghana. Then they went to which country? They went to Malta. They were in Malta. I don't have this girl, the girlfriend he's seen in the UK. I don't have the girl phone number on my phone. But around 8 o'clock in the morning, my phone rang. When my phone rang, I said, what's up, bro? I said, when my phone rang, I saw the phone and I said, I don't know this number. So I quickly saved the number so that I can go on WhatsApp to see who is calling me in the morning. Then I saved the number. Then I saw it was the girl that called me. Then I called the girl back. The girl started crying. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? He's gone. I'm like, who is gone? When he said he's gone, I'm like, who is gone? I thought, who? Spike? Are you guys fighting? Are you fighting with Spike? He said, no, he's gone. He's gone. I'm like, who is gone? He said, Spike. I said, what? What happened? He said, he drowned. I quickly say, hold on. as a cameraman, I have to do the needful. I promise you, I have the video. I quickly tap my phone to screen record it because they are calling you to announce somebody pie. Make I just protect myself because I don't know what happened. Why is it me that they are calling first in the morning? But now my number ain't get. I quickly begin to record the conversation. They tell me, say, the guy in the morning, they went out, they came back from the club, he go inside the water, he never come out. I say, what? What? I was there when the police pull him into the shore. My guy. His chain was on his neck. He was gone. He died. This guy, they tell me now, say, from the movement they left UK, he and that woman for Ghana, they fight on the phone. The guy was just stressed. When they are in the club, the guy was just drinking, stress. In the hotel room, stress. Because that woman was on his case. He now enter water and have a cardiac arrest inside water and pie inside the water. Now, the girl have to be forced to call the woman in Ghana because she's officially the next of kin. They called that one. That one now, it was the girl that now informed the girl, say, your husband don't pie here. We came together. That one was angry. So we did everything we're supposed to do as friends. I called the people I know, all of his people I know, the Ghanaian community, now put her together and they begin to carry this guy come. This guy, Imama and Nigerian. Imama stay in Ghana. We can't communicate, all of us, can't plan the funeral. This woman, the woman when he married for Ghana, come fly, come UK. I call him. So I tell and say, my condolences. When I hear him voice, I said, Wahala day. But let me cut the long story short. We can't do everything. We can't do the funeral. As we do the funeral, the mama, this guy mama, old woman from Ghana, fly down with the guy, 2 sisters from Ghana. You know, say this woman, when he married from Ghana, no let my friend mama stay for my friend house. I tell you this, you know. Now to talk, I tell you now. He say na him be next of king. In come quickly gather a family member with the UK. They come they do paperwork for them. He no let my guy mama stay inside his son house for UK. Now hotel we put him on the funeral day. When we are doing the funeral, people, the Reverend Father for the Catholic Church here, where we do the funeral, beg the woman, say, allow your in-law to stay in the. He said no. He said your own mama they stay there. He said your own mama they stay in that house. I am not like what I'm telling you now is what has hit me this year. If you know, you will shock. This woman no let my friend mama stay in the house. Her name na Kati, Ghanaian. She never married the guy. She no born children for the guy. She never pay mortgage inside that house. All in life, he don't they claim house. In short, this woman has never been in the UK 3 months in a row. She has never spent 3 months in the UK. I'm telling you now, she has never spent 3 months in the UK. When my friend Mama arrived at the funeral, I have all the picture. In short, I will post the picture today because this guy dead, they annoying me. When my friend Mama arrived, they arrived late. We can't go the funeral space. They no talk. They no talk. He and this woman welcome from Ghana. They no talk. They beg the woman say, we no get where to put this. We put my friend Mama. Make it go in son house now. Na lie. He said a lie. He don't change the lock. He changed the whole lock. This woman from Ghana, where they like bush woman, he become wise. That's where I turn my heart off. Everything I'm telling you now is 100% true life story that happened to somebody that is close to me. So this is my message to you men out there. If you cannot live alone, you can rather you should buy yourself now. Some of una now so una go just una go see poison, una go see the taste time, una go see the put them inside una mouth. Poison, una go see the put them inside una mouth. That cardiac arrest where my friend get for Malta. How do we know it's not the stress? How do we know? Hear the war story. We can't go the funeral. That is second wife, we collect that house, we go buy house, in come the funeral as well. That 2 children, when he never let my friend see for 5 years, he carry the children come. They sit down for front. Me, I don't plan already, say I no go let them come inside the funeral. Some Nigerians come and say, Ben, Ghanaians are very laid back. If you go make trouble now, they go say, now you make trouble. I just keep my mouth quiet. As I just see them like this, I just shock. Hold on. Maybe God will help me. I can get the video and I'll play it to those of you guys on YouTube and you hear it. I just shock. I couldn't say anything. The Reverend Father, this Reverend Father, I'm telling you, very respectful Reverend Father. The Reverend Father was begging them. The Reverend Father was begging them to allow this guy, Mama, to stay inside the house. This woman refused. My friend have a wish to be cremated. So because now the woman be the next of king. So the funeral people no go give the ashes to anybody but to the wife, to the official wife. After the funeral, when they won't go to the cremation, the woman no go. The woman from Ghana no go. You know, follow them. Where be say they say now family and friends suppose the family, you know, follow. Now Spike, they talk about so Spike. The woman no follow. Now so I put my hand like this for head. This thing that they talk now, they give me freedom now because I never talk him. But me, I know my guy like this. We they eat together, we they cook together. If the weather, in short, normally no Sunday we will not go see. No Sunday, like every Sunday we must see. We must go and drink together. The woman no carry the ashes to return back to Ghana. She leave the ashes at the funeral house. She dey claim a house. As she dey return back to Ghana, she no carry the ashes to carry and go Ghana. The funeral house come they call, make una come carry una ashes now. They say the woman don't go. Now marriage be that. Men. I dey laugh. No be say I dey laugh. Oh, this is not a joking matter. This is not a joking matter. This is not a joking matter. The woman ain't they claim the house now. Because under the law, now the wife, if the man no have will, now the wife go carry everything. All in children, nothing for them. In old mama, nothing. In short, you know, even allow the woman to mourn inside his own son's house. I dey talk am. My name na Ben. I no send una papa. I tell you, say one day I go verse talk this story. But when I read this story today, it's not about the story of this guy that I'm looking at now. It's waiting the papa of this guy, the papa of the girl, waiting him talk. Now he verse me. I say, make I come one man today. Today, now your day to begin. Go rent one room. One room. Start with it. Start afresh. You can start afresh at 50. Some of una know they sleep well. Knacking, una know they knack anymore. Wife, you no love una anymore. The only thing we connect una together na that house. My brother, you can only live highest when you don't reach 75. You are an old man. You no go fit dey think well again, especially when you don't walk, your body don't weak. Me, I dey chop. Some people now warehouse they do work. They no get lifestyle. So when they don't reach that 50, 60, they go just finish. By the time they turn 70, they don't finish. 75, now goodbye. So life no day. If you live up to 80 for this world, you have tried. How old were your papa die? But when we dey talk some people go think say, Mr. Ben, you don't understand. I don't understand. Now by force, some people they go say, now because of my children, I might stay. You say your children are fool. You say your children are fool. Your children, they see say you no love a mama, your mama no love you. Two of them, they pretend. What you guys are doing now, you are making that children to be even more savage when they grow up. Because you know, being honest, two of them, they lie to each other. Two of them, they lie to each other. The only time when they connect, now when there's a birthday somewhere, two of them go there. And una go come they do and co. They pretend. Una be pretender. Una be as Gege they talk am. Una be black Jesus among una self. As pour spit for your face. As Gege they talk am. Now so my friend, take go. I want to look for the speech I give on that day. Gosh. I do have the video. I want to look for the speech I gave because I gave such a powerful speech. This is my friend. If you are on YouTube, you see my friend here. This is me and my friend in Portugal. Let me share it. When we went to Afro Nation together. In short, I went to Afro Nation and then I was in Afro Nation with some group of people and I was not enjoying myself. And I literally called my friend. I'm like, bro, I'm not enjoying myself. He said, Ben, I'm coming. My guy spent 600 pounds to buy a ticket to come and join me. So we vibe, went to see Wizkid. We are just vibing. We're just vibing. We're just vibing, having a great time of our life. Let me show you guys. I want to really get my speech out. I spoke. I wanted to insult the woman. But my friend Dave, who came from Nigeria, was like, Ben, just allow it. Just allow it. Just talk nice and leave the stage. And you are also dealing with Ghanaian as well. They are not like as heartless as you. So they will be very conservative. So we lose my friend. The woman took the house, clear everything. Now, if you sell the house, now carry the money, go Ghana, go marry another person. See, you see how many times they scam my friend. In second woman, scam him. Rent the house out. I they tell you now. Rent the house out. Not allow him to see children. Rent the house out. Then the third woman finally showed the true color. See, I talk him. If you cannot stay alone as a man, you are incapable of living with somebody. One day, one of my friends tell me, Ben, are you not going to remarry? Are you not going to marry? I'm like, what marriage? I have my children. I have raised them. Nobody can condition my children against me. Nobody. No, now Oyibo woman I marry. My Oyibo woman cannot condition my children against me. You cannot do it because it's from the beginning. From day one, from childhood, I raised my kid. I stood for them. I make sure they understand truth. I know they lie to my son. I know they do them. I raise them. My daughter, I raise them. They know said Papa love them. That's it. There's nothing. They call me Papa. Now, they don't enter uni now. No love lost. They know say I no love their mama. But I go pie person for their mama. I feel pie person for their mama. Because anybody will go harm my baby mother is harming my children. There was a time my baby mother, I bought a car for her. I bought a brown new car for her. Brown new car. Nissan Juke. In short, I no tell her when I go buy the motor. I go Nissan. I go buy brown new motor for her. Because my children matters. You go come tell that woman. That woman go tell my children, say, Ben, a bad person. Go just laugh at you. My children go just laugh at you. They will just look you like this, say, are you okay? If you see me and my kid, we'll be like mate. If I stand like they go to pick my beer. We separate. Oh. They have a culture of going to Europe every year in August. And are driving. I go leave everything I'm doing. I will carry their motor. I will drive them myself to Europe, 16 hours to Austria. I go leave the car. I go enter plane, come back. Come stay for UK. When it is time to return back to UK, I fly. I go drive them back. And I have done it for almost 11 years. And it's documented. So go and tell those children. Some men, they are not good as well. It's not about women. They go weaponize the women against them by themselves. They no go spend for their wife. They no go spend for their children. No be spending. At least take them as a priority. But the majority of the problem, now the women, they get them. Now the women, they get them. As you see me now, I no get picking for Nigeria. I don't become double citizen 16 years ago. I no go Nigeria, go knack woman for my village, say I won't born Nigerian Peking because the Igbo Peking when I born, they no be Nigerian enough. No, my mentality does not sound like that. I don't born them, I don't born them, I don't raise them. I have the picture the day my Peking was going inside the bus to enter secondary school. I have the picture the day I was dropping him at a university. As of just this last year, September. So my people, especially Nigerian men, redesign. Don't be blind. Stop this your useless church. Say for better forever. There is nothing in marriage that says you should stay with somebody for the rest of your life. If you marry today and you discover an enemy you marry tomorrow, leave it. If you marry today and you discover tomorrow, say an enemy, now you just marry now, carry your bag, run with your tail. Pikin no belong to you. Now government get the pikin. Pikin where you born for this country, you know belong to you. No be you get them. Now government, you know they Nigeria. And those pikin have no even send you. You are just doing your obligation. If you refuse to do it, government will do their part to support your wife. Pikin no belong to you. So what you dey inside that house they do? You won't raise them because my papa he left. My papa and my mama they stayed together for 100 years. I want to stay for better for worse. We will work it out together. You will die. They will permit you inside that house. Then you will know. And then you know what you are doing. You are causing too much tragedy because the woman is not happy. You are not happy, and the children are not happy. One of my friends recently shared with me. It's an elderly guy. He told me sometimes the daughter no go greet him for a few days inside the home. He can't tell me, say, where he go begin from. I don't look the man, I say, it's over. He don't over. He don't over. I say some women, then they calculate how to collect your house. Then they calculate time. How to collect your house. In short, your house is worth more than your life. If they know what to go pay you, they go pay you. I am a community leader. My name now Ben. I live in Milton King. I know they hide. I know they hide. I know they commit any crime. This happened to my friend. The story I share with you now is 100% pure, but nothing but the truth. And this doctor pie now, and the mother, the father of the doctor was like, thank God, say, you know, pie my daughter and my grandchildren. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Nobody should blame them. How you tell somebody, you sit down there, the government is telling the father of your children, say, make he give you $15,000 a month, and you too, you agree. You are oh my God, I don't want to say some things here. $15,000. You be Nigerian, and you know what is going through. $15,000 a month. No be juju be that. Where you won't go see I'm from? That was what my friend went through. Still die for nothing. He don't go now. We dey heaven. We dey here. Everybody no. The video I'm showing on YouTube, you guys cannot look at it on TikTok. That video, that's my friend. This one here, for those of you guys on YouTube, that is Spike there. That's me. That's one of our friends from Finland. We all went to Afro Nation together. That's my friend there. That's the one that went away. That's so the story I told you now is nothing. I did not add fiction on it. I did not add lies on it. I did not try to make it look sweet. Nothing. It is a pure story of human being. Pure story of human being. Here, the women, they have power. Once you present that marriage certificate, you don't finish. It's Mr. Ben. On YouTube, it's Mr. Ben. It's Mr. Ben. People go just they do what they want. Let me accept our people I follow. I'm going to try to look for the speech.
Luxury Thailand. Luxury Thailand. Luxury Thailand. Luxury Thailand.
I came with my girlfriend all the way from the United States of Africa. She's so beautiful. Look at her. Look at her. The shady room. Look at her. Look at her. This is a queen. The motherfucking queen. She know how was. She know how was. The queen. Say hello. The queen. The queen. Oh my God. Black people are so beautiful. Thank you. They're amazing. You know what's going on. So these are just me and my guy goofing around, fooling around Europe. And that guy, he just went like that. We talk, we eat, we do everything. This guy no go chop any food anywhere. Way sweet. When you no go tell him, say, Ben, make I bring takeaway for you. I'll say, bring up now, they come. I go collect him. I go chop him. He go come here, he go sit down here. I go the broadcast here. You go just sit down here. You go the add voice on that self. You go say you. I be Nigerian Jollof. In be Ghana Jollof. My guy. Somebody go come, they tell us, say. So my people, make you dey very careful. If you know say marriage no work, please do the needful. Waka. Good evening. Good evening, Official.
Good evening, Mr. Bell.
You see the story that I just shared now? Have you been here?
My network is terrible again.
No, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, so It's an horrible story.
Yes.
It was my friend that his birthday that is today that pointed me today to the story. You know, like the one I think today not actually posted.
Yeah, the one I showed now was from Tunde Not for this picture.
Was as if there's something happened.
It was on Tunde Ednot.
This yes. This thing happened in UK or in America?
This one that I'm talking about on TikTok now happens in America, but my friend's own happened in the UK. So when I read this story, my friend's story just came back to my head, and I got very upset about the whole situation. And that is why I came today to share my friend's story so that Nigerians, Africans, please, you guys have to understand. And don't ever go carry woman from Nigeria. I see some people, they go on a dating site here. You are in the UK, you go come, they do dating site. Now Nigeria, you go to find woman. Go marry Mbeke, carry and come here. You go chase you, come up for your house. You go chase you, come out. Your network is very.
To my friend, of course, that is not on this live stream. His pacing. It's very bad, though. It's very.
I say UK. The fear of wife is the beginning of wisdom.
Let me hold on. If my network is good,
when your network is better, we can talk better. People they here will be say they don't pay already. They don't pay. In short, they are not sure of their retirement because their wife just
quick talk before my network starts.
Yes.
I think it's a bit now.
Yes, go. Yeah. They don't pie already. Some of them, they don't pie already. They are
living their
yeah, pie already. Their wife just they wait for them. When to chase them out of the house. They go chase you, come up for house. You go become homeless by force. One phone call, police go tell you, say, come up for house.
I said, do you, if you can hear me, Mr. Ben?
Your network is cutting off and bad. Maybe you can reconnect and come back again because we're not enjoying it.
Okay. Okay.
All right, reconnect and come back again. Good evening. Anyone can take over the mic. Yes.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening. Have you been watching? Do you understand the background of what we're talking about, sir?
Yeah, I understand the background. It has to do with the guy who unalived himself in America.
Yes. And I also compare it to my own friend who also went through marriage wahala, and he finally died. I also connect that one to it as well. So just to make it, yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. So I will just be brief. You know, these things, like what I was telling my colleagues at work just now, because I'm at work. So my colleagues brought up the issue, and I told them that this is more or less like, you know, we Nigerians actually have this very, 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 very large threshold when it comes to mental health and those kind of changes. Because when I asked about the guy's background, it turns out that the guy was born in the US. See, an average Nigerian, the least that will happen is he will accept all the terms. Then leave the country, go back to Nigeria. Let's see how the family or whoever it is, the wife is, will come and get the child support. It's something that solves itself. The unaliving yourself is not the way forward. Some people will not understand. No matter how strong or severe the situation is, you can go through it, then strategize and look for a way out of it. For me, if I was in his shoes, what I would just simply do is I will accept everything, every single thing. No problem. 15,000 every month. Yes, I will do. Close to the day I will pay the very first child support. I will book a flight, go down to Nigeria, and that will be the end. Nothing concerns me. And I tell you, overline, I will go back to Nigeria. If they call me and say, how far with your child support? I tell them, I don't have problem. I will pay child support, but bring the children back to Nigeria. Let's stay in Nigeria. See, some women are only interested in reaping where they did not sow. I don't know, their culture here is it's actually very, very mind-boggling and annoying that a woman will just wake up, get married to a man. That's why I like what Donald Trump is doing to some extent, where he's trying to stop their attitude of a woman will wake up one morning, marry a rich man, divorce, and then get 50% of his wealth. That's nonsense. Arrant nonsense. Because he has been a victim, so he knows his standpoint on that very issue. It is not fair to men at all. I don't know if this is a way that these people are trying to use to gag men, to make a man powerless. How will a woman just come into somebody's life and decide to leave and then go with 50% of his belongings? No, it is unacceptable. If I was the man, that's what I would just do. Wake up, that few days to the day, I will wake up, make sure that every single money I have, my account, I've moved my money. Move that to Nigeria and go and stay there. Let's see how they come and collect the child support. It's very disheartening, honestly. It's very disheartening. And I'm happy that you created this platform where we can actually share ideas and talk about this thing, because it's really I'm currently I'm in Scotland. I'm in Scotland, and I'm married actually, but sometimes when I see some of these things, I become scared. I'm actually married before leaving Nigeria.
You are not
scared.
Even the one where you carry from Nigeria, me, I have already said it. Any marriage that have survived 10 years in Nigeria should remain in Nigeria. If you carry and come here, Eh? You go wise up. You go show you way. I'm telling you.
That's it.
Me, I've already any marriage that have already last 5 years should remain in Nigeria. Collect money every 3 months. Go to Nigeria, knock your wife, put your children in a boarding school. When the children are growing up, carry them come UK. If you go do Anyuku, go carry them, they come. Now here you go set. You go set for you for this town. Because that voice where you take the talk to them for Nigeria when they accept. Because some men are also very abusive as well. We have to really give it out.
Yeah.
So once you are abusive to your Nigerian wife in Nigeria, you go keep quiet. Because you know say you be landlord. You come mumu, carry and enter plane, enter here. Now there you go know waiting be father. You go the first 2 weeks, you go allow you do what you want. The next thing where you go tell you say you know go feel nakam. You go drink alcohol, come back, you go say you they smell. And they smell, say you they smell. Slap him now, make you see how far. You go say you know they come anymore, you know they feel, you know they come. Since it's where they not come. Some women for Nigeria, their husband never make them come for the rest of their life. And those same women, they come. So you call carry and enter UK. You go see one nakam. After you don't go drink, you know go come. When when vibrator day for internet, when you go buy. Before you go return back from where you go drink alcohol, it don't make himself happy. If you enter house, he go chase you. Go slap him now. Now that they give you. Now that they go be your end. See, you hear the story about the guy who do COS for his wife. Where come here for London, where they stay for London. Both of them enter. Now the guy hustle, do COS. But then now the woman be the main applicant. They can't enter the UK. When they enter the UK, they can't get problem. Right? And then they get the problem. It is that problem start in the UK.
I don't think so.
No, the problem did not start in the UK. But the woman was not retaliating in Nigeria. You understand? The woman was not, no option. You know, retaliate. Anything where you talk, the woman take her. You slap him, the woman take her. But you don't enter Obodo Ibo whereby you are not even allowed to say to somebody. So you can't do the same anger. You can't call police for the man. The police chase the man away. Say, don't come to the house again. Don't see your children again. The man can't regret. Say, now he pay COS. Now he pay all the money. Carry this woman come. They don't chase him for house. They say, may you no enter the house. The guy can't go the house. He go the house. This one happened about 6 months ago in the London here. The guy go return back to the house. The woman can't call police. Say, this my ass don't come back here. Police can't come. The guy can't take police outside the door. Say, he just want to come and carry some of his stuff. So the police can't believe that the way where the guy talk peacefully now. Make the guy enter. Then go stand outside. So the guy enter inside the house. Carry the skateboard when their son they use. Go inside the kitchen where the woman they stand. Now twice a knock him now. Boom, boom, boom. He kill him. He pay him now. He did there. Goggle him. He did there. He pay him.
Wow, I never hear this one.
Oh, I say, but Oga carry your phone now. Goggle him. He pay the woman. This one no be. I be blogger. The story they come to me. He pay him there. He pay him. He pay him. By the time police enter, na BLOOD. Na he full everywhere. He pay the woman. They say he pay him as the woman fall for ground because the first one I ain't go knock the woman out. In Conde. He did jail now. The children go for foster care. That one alive. That's the way you for live for Nigeria. You go carry and they come UK.
Mr. Ben.
Yes.
Mr. Ben. Okay, so my network is a bit good, so let me quickly say what I'm
Yes, go ahead.
I was saying that in due respect to this network will start again.
We're hearing you.
In due respect to my friend that is not on this live stream, I really want to say what happened to him too. His story is kind of similar, but fine, he's alive but he's alive and he's doing well. He's doing well, but at the moment he's not with his children. He's not seeing his children. In short, he's trying to start his life when it comes to marital issue. He's trying to start his life all over again. Imagine after 3 kids. After 3 kids, you want to like start a life or your life all over again with another man. I don't know if this new one that he's telling me about, you understand, this one is in Nigeria anyway. They probably just met, so he was showing me the pictures recently. I don't know, maybe he wants to have another kid. He wants to have another kid, so no, I don't know. But the thing is that it's the woman that he brought, the one he was married to. He took this woman from Nigeria here to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he paid for her to all of the trial. They went together to the UK. You understand? I don't know. Maybe it was the first person that went first before he now brought the wife over. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you that this woman now, they are no more together. They are no more together. See, at a point when he tells me, he will be telling me, this is what's happening to me. This is what's happening to me. I will be praying for him that he should not lose his mind. That he should not buy himself, because I mean, it got to a point that, and that time I see the religious anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do fasting and prayer for my friend.
No, they walk, Baba.
I'm going to do fasting and prayer.
Check up on the guy steadily. They follow up. If not,
it got to a point that this my friend have to leave the house. No. Not that he left the house. He first off, he have to go and enroll in a school. And anytime that there is holiday, of course, every holiday you are supposed to go back to your, so the school is not in the same state. In the same state with the province. I don't know what you guys call it in UK.
County.
County. It goes, it's another county, different, Instead of him to go to the house, he cannot go to his. He will stay in school. He will stay in school. Everybody must have. Everybody. All students don't go out. So, but because of this woman, my friend will stay inside school alone. I mean, he will call me sometimes. I will just say pity. I'm like, which kind of life be this? Which kind of life be this? Woman, will you carry your own money to carry go UK? When you take your money carry go UK? Then he has turned the children. He don't turn the children mind against the father.
Now that one now automatic. Now they be.
She dey collect UK money on top of the children. She dey collect money. They collect everything. You understand? Now this man, at the end of the day, they are not together again. The house with the man, everything don't come out for the house. You understand? So everything you are saying is just the truth. Like somebody said, I don't know, somebody said in the comment section, I read it a while ago. They say, when still they marry.
Who they marry?
I didn't think.
Let me get quiet.
We don't take up now. What man will do?
Okay, now I want you guys to listen to my speech on my friend's funeral. Very, very important. This was on the speech I made on that. I found it now because it's actually, we recorded it on YouTube that day. And then I will play it now. Please, guys, listen, pay attention, because I'm the one they will call next to come and give a speech. I'll try to play it out. Hopefully it plays properly.
Yes. Fight. You are the boy. They just love you. I love you, but got time to love more. Spike, we're invoking the spirit of our brother in this building right now. Generosity.
Thank you. That's me talking now.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to send my condolences to the family of Spike, his wife, his children, and everyone that loves this guy like he is. Well done, guys. You guys have really, really tried. I want to tell you guys something. Spike is a good man. He lived his life to the best. Now, one thing I would like to say today is, I was in the main funeral today and the wife made a speech. He said, he's a man that lived his life for others. He actually lived his life for others. He's my friend. And from the day I know this guy, I can count on him. And I love him. I lost my dad, I lost my mom, and I've lost so many friends. I've never cried. And people that know me think I have no emotion. People think I'm the most wicked guy in the world because I don't cry. But I cried when my friend died. And I'm still crying. And I cried today. And I cried yesterday. And since my friend died, I don't like to go to his area anymore because this Spike is my friend. Was my friend. He will remain my friend for the rest of my life. And I want to tell you, the mom of Spike, thank you for giving birth to such a wonderful man. He's a good man. He loves other people. He likes to share.
At this point, we don't know where the mother is going to sleep. My friend have a house in the UK. The woman sitting down in the front there have never spent 3 months in the UK. That woman hold the key. Did not allow my friend's mother I just greeted now to come there and sleep. Explain that one to me, guys. Can somebody explain it? Even in a movie, you will not. Nobody will write a script like that. Nobody will write a script like that. My friend's mother came from Ghana. Na hotel we go put him. In son get house here. The wife when he marry, whenever spend 3 months in the UK, they claim the house because he named the paper as a next of king. May this not happen to you. May somebody else not reap anything that belongs to your mama and your children. But be wise, because if you know wise, somebody else will take it. If my friend would have listened to me, God is my witness. I told my friend, the word I use, I say truncate this visa. I say don't do visa for her. Submit fake paper. They go deny him in Ghana. We go start afresh.
Sorry about your friend.
Yes, I am sad. When I watch, it's like everything just to recall. Because everything just play back when I saw the story, and it's not the story of the guy pie himself. It's what the father of the girl say. You understand? What the father of that girl say. You can see that this has been building for a very long time. This guy have nowhere to run to.
Mr. Ben, somebody in the comment section is saying that what did your friend took from her?
Took from who?
The person said, what did your friend took from her? I don't know what
I don't know what that person mean. You can explain yourself and you can join live and ask me a question. And if you are a family member of Spike, come, let me ask you a question. If you are his ex-wife, come, let me ask you a question because I know all of the story. Come and defend yourself. I told Una, I will make Una go viral. I just give family some breathing time. My name na cameraman. Una no know me.
He like to cook for us. One of the best things this guy do is this. He love cooking. And he talk about his cooking skill. Ben, I'm cooking this. Come and chop. And he's just, I know you are watching now. I'm so sorry, guys. You know I love him, and I want to say thank you so much for all of you guys that are here tonight. One thing I'm going to tell everyone here, especially his friends, live your life. If you have anyone you need to forgive today, the pastor saying today at the funeral, time is of the essence. If you need to tell anyone, I'm sorry, do it right now.
Yeah, right now.
Pick your phone. It costs nothing. It doesn't make you weak. It just makes you a better person and a stronger person.
Yes.
Just tell that person,
put it up. Message right there. Bring shot, brother.
Just tell that person, I'm sorry. Your ex, your boyfriend, your brother, your sister, Sorry is just that letter. It's the most difficult word, but it's one of the most powerful words you can speak because you don't know. Nobody knows tomorrow. Time is of the essence. I could go now. I could be driving. Boom. Mr. Ben is gone.
God forbid. God forbid.
No. No. God forbid, no. It can happen. So it makes you to work harder, to forgive me, to tell me you are sorry, or for me to tell you I'm sorry. Please let us put our hands together for Spike, my friend. Let us put our hands together.
So this was at the funeral of Spike sometime late last year, around September period. Everything happened in a very short period of time. The wife got the visa to come to the UK around January, and then in September, the guy died. And the house this guy used almost 15 years of his life to pay mortgage for, his mother could not stay in that house to mourn him. What lesson do we learn here? Official, go ahead. All of you guys can take over now. I am done. Let's talk. Anybody can talk now. So the floor is open. Yes, sir.
I'm short of words. Honestly, I'm short of words. I know. Actually, when you begin to look at this, it's both ways. Some men are actually very nasty, giving yes. But as far as I'm concerned, this is someone. See, let us sometimes bring sentiment to certain things we do. This is someone that brought you out of where you were staying. And I can guarantee you that the lady was not doing well where she was staying. Maybe I might be wrong. I don't know. She may not be doing well.
If she's doing well, she's 40-something years old. She has never been married. This guy have gone to produce 4 children. And my friend Mumu go back, go marry him again. What kind of no. What kind of pekus person give you? Person where you come out, come UK, study, marry, you go back again, go carry that Mbeku. Mbeke. You not try, my friend, not try.
So this is a clear indication that some women are actually out to make money off men. That is what it is. Because I've had countless experiences from people. These things happen. I know men could be nasty, granted, but at least let's bring sentiment in. This man is someone who married you. This man brought you out of your misery wherever you were, brought you down here where you have greener pastures. Is to join forces with this man and see how you can build a better life. At least bring sentiment in, even if the man was doing something bad to you. When you get here, at least call him to order. Okay, you know, say here no be Nigeria or Ghana where we did before. As we don't come here, let's respect me and I'll respect you. I don't get problem with you. Let's just live as husband and wife. Simple. But some women, you see, this thing is just a clear indication that some women are out to make money off men. There is no way, there are no 2 ways about it. Most of I've even heard of one like that, where the lady, now, Asha, what she do for Dubai? This guy just saw her. The guy was working in Dubai, saw her, took her. He saw her while she was crying. That was how he met her. Saw her while she was crying. Asked her what the issue was. The lady said, this was the challenge she was facing. She was beat by one of her customers, and the person she's actually working for has been forcing her to do all manner of things. You know, the trade and everything. So the guy said, okay, can I pay this lady off? When I pay this lady off, I take you to Nigeria. Let's go and get married. Now, so the guy paid the lady off. Pay the lady off, carry the girl, go back to Nigeria, they go marry. And during the period when the guy was trying to go and do the girl's marriage, the guy was even kidnapped from Benue. The guy was kidnapped. They kidnapped this guy. The guy still struggle, do everything he want to do. Bail himself out, do the girl marriage, finish everything, arrange papers for the girl, send the girl go Canada. The girl got to Canada. Go arrange marriage with one other guy for US. And that was the end. He blocked this guy. Now he get one guy ready to do matchmaking. Ola, waiting be name Ola of Lagos or something. I don't forget name. The guy, it was on his platform. I saw this. He was reading everything, text messages, everything. The guy was claiming that the guy used to abuse her back in Nigeria. So the guy they abused her for Nigeria. But when this guy called this host now, the Ola, called this guy back in Nigeria and asked him how far, waiting they saw. He said, I have never touched that lady once, but she sent me evidence. He said, no, that evidence was in Dubai, where I met her the very first time. That was back then. Everybody just knows that this girl. And the problem was that this girl's sister was doing the same thing to other men. You get the point. So some women are actually out just to destroy men.
But or to be fair to women, hold on. To be fair to women, some men they beat their wife for Nigeria.
Yes, no, that one day. That
Okay.
one
some men they beat their wife. Me, you are the weakest. You are the day. If you are going to slap your wife tomorrow, make you divorce today. Me, that's my own. Oh, it's as simple as that. Oh, if you know tomorrow you will, I beg, call the marriage off today. Carry your bag, humble yourself, go rent one room, come out. Because you know, feed a chop person pekus, you go see the beat am. You don't do them for Nigeria. You do them for Nigeria. You call them stupid for Nigeria. You call them useless woman for Nigeria. You call a mama, you call a papa. You keep your mouth quiet. You don't reach UK. You think say you get the same right. That is where some men got it wrong. Again, in my beginning of speech, I said, if you cannot live with yourself alone as a man, you are incapable of having a relationship. First of all, let the woman that come into your life be a complement, not be a main dish. Once you make them a main dish, your life don't finish. Go ahead.
Bros, thank you. I will drop here. Make I go back to work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers. Yeah.
So whoever wants to take over can take over. This conversation is open. I am not moderating. Everybody can talk because this is not a problem for one person. We're waiting for you guys. And on YouTube, I see a lot of you guys are on YouTube. I'm going to give you guys a copy of how you can join as well, and your voice will be heard. If you have any experience from somebody, don't call anybody's name. Just use code to discuss the matter. If na person matter you want talk, where you have information to, because this is one thing. This is one of the platform we don't get for this UK. We don't get them. We don't get where men feel come fellowship, talk about the problem where they go through, where reasonable women also can also talk, and we can advise each other. Had I know, it's always in the past. Though, had I know, many people are in bondage for this country. Then they work 15 hours, 14 hours. They come back home. Wife go kitchen, husband go to enter toilet. They don't go talk to each other. They talk to each other.
Mr. Ben.
But sorry, on Sunday, then go dress and go the fake inside church. You are a dead fish walking. Go ahead, sir.
Mr. Ben.
Yes.
Mr. Ben, please, that your favorite quote. Can you write it somewhere? Maybe you say it again so I can screen record it. You want to say it, tell me so I can do it.
I have many quotes. You know, say my brain is very big. So which one do you want? I go repeat them.
The one that you said, you said you cannot stay alone. So you said it together, Sha.
I said, if you cannot stay alone, you are incapable of having a partner or having a relationship or having a wife, because every relationship you have don't supposed to be the main dish. You are the main dish. Let everybody that come into your life be a complement to your life, and you are a complement to them. Then you make a better relationship. Oftentimes, women are waiting for who will come and complete them. And when they now discover the person they choose is not completing them, it becomes violence. So is men as well. Men are looking for who will complete them. Insecurity in every one of us. You have to be secure in your clothes, secure in your mindset, be capable of driving alone, so that when somebody sits beside you, that person is a co-passenger, it's not the main driver. Most of the time, the relationship we got into, we make it like, without this person, I can't survive. And once you now make it clear that you are a failure, the person will destroy you, or you will destroy the person. Marriage is not by force. It's not do or die affair. That pastor where they lie to you, now lie to you, tell you say, for better, for worse, until death do you. Now lie. Now lie. Two-Face Idibia. All Nigerians know that Two-Face Idibia. Everyone know that Two-Face Idibia and Annie, there's no love between them. Which love? For years, would they see chaos. Two-Face come out and say, they do again. Whether na joke, they joke, or na true, they talk. Nigerians say, why you say they do? You cannot say they do. Now you marry, in short, single person, whenever marry, you won't get problem with Two-Face. Say Two-Face, they do marriage again. Person when no get husband, no. Nigeria na cruise. Person when no get husband, he dey vex for Two-Face, say they do. They do marriage when you don't stay inside for over 10 years. And the person when they complain on internet, no get husband. It's a serious matter we are discussing. Honestly, you don't get husband, you they complain, say person marriage don't break.
Make you stay there.
Yes, says you must stay there. And Two-Face, if you think you can do anyhow, we will show you who we are in this country. I'm like, I have to like, okay, let me look. Is this person married? They say no married. I say, then they tell. Honestly speaking, we are finished, man. For those of you guys on TikTok, if on YouTube, if you want to join, the link I just dropped now is the link to press. Once you press that link, it will automatically bring you up to join us live and have your say, especially on YouTube. I'm dropping it. Join us on that link there. Just click on it. It will open up your phone. Just accept, and you'll be live with us on TikTok, on YouTube. Go ahead, sir.
Mr. Ben, this is your 20 years ago. How many years ago is this your friend's story?
Oh, it's September last year. I'm talking about September.
Oh, it was. You never tell.
I'm talking about September last year. He died in July, so we will bury him in September. I said, this woman, we won't collect the house now. Carry this guy, ashes, return back to Ghana. He fly alone. He leave the ashes with the cremation house. They have to cause. They come and carry on our ashes now. They say the woman was supposed to carry and don't fly. Make the post time. These are reality. I was broken to pieces because the guy is actually my friend. Like, when I mean, is somebody I see every Sunday. Like, if the weather is good like this, I am driving down there, I'm picking him up, we're going to the pub to have a beer and we drink, we have a barbecue.
Very close.
Very close, very close. This guy, if this guy go to a restaurant and eat food and like the food, he will make sure he get me a takeaway. He'll just like, Ben, I like the food though. Should I give you a takeaway? I say, yeah, give me a takeaway. If I also go, yeah, you see, if me too, I go somewhere, I buy something, I get him my own. Yes, I buy something for, because we are friends, we are brotherhood. But this guy go follow where you don't know. Go follow where you don't know.
You say you don't listen to your advice now. Maybe If we're still there alive.
And my advice here, official, you don't know me now for a while. I know the code word. I know Sabi Kodam. I told him, I said, truncate this visa. Don't do it. In no con the term. Eh?
Now.
Yes, now I tell her, I said, truncate this visa. I said, don't do this visa. Don't do them. I said, don't do this visa. Why won't carry this woman come?
Because you don't be pastor. Instead that pastor tell her like that. Maybe you go here.
Yes, if we hear. You know, if we hear. A mama come. When a mama come. When a mama come. A mama, after a mama don't stay for hotel for 2 nights, the bill come they run. So one of our friend come carry the mama, go put for a house. Because they have almost 2 weeks to spend. So I go see mama. You man just they say, make you help her, Ben. Oga Ben, help me. I say, mama, the law is different in this country. Now that woman ain't be next of king. As far as the law is concerned,
and do you know that
I say the law of the UK not recognize mama, they not recognize papa.
That woman has ruined the family of that man. He don't ruin the family.
They finish it now. They finish it.
He didn't only finish the man, he finished the family. He finished the family where the man is from. It's because it could be possible. I don't know these people, like you know very well. You know this your friend very well.
Mm-hmm.
And this other story, the one that happened in America now, it might be a breadwinner of their family. They might be the people that one that is sending money to every other person in the family, maybe paying somebody's school fees in Nigeria, helping somebody somehow,
But do you know that woman know that woman know that this guy cannot afford $15,000 a month. Okay, monthly $15,000. That woman know.
Is it so? She not say the man not free afford.
She know now. Say the man no go free afford that now, and she go know say the man is depressed already, and the depression start from the relationship. You know, go help him. They no go help you. I think they no go help you. Let me tell you something, men. Where they here, I go tell you one thing now. If you get wife, your ex, if your ex get problem and they tell you, you go react. Wait, make you get problem, make they tell them. You go react to help. You go want help. You know, go want help, especially when you get children together. You must be a very coward to want your ex to be suffering. You must be a coward. So, men, shine your eye. Shine your eye. Learn from example. Learn from example. Don't be mumu. Mr. Shefa, go ahead. Shefa sleeping today. Are you at work? Chit chat, are you there? Chit chat. See, as everybody just keep quiet. No be my topic be this so. The matter, because some people they hear this thing now. Now the same, now this is the way they go through. Now they talk now. Then they look left, then they look right, and they are just 40 years old. So they have another 40 years to live this miserable life in this marriage for worst. Because they think your life. Say, how we go take manage this thing now for the next 40 years? That's fine. Mr. M. Jones, you can go ahead and click, and then you can just will be watching live. That's fine.
So this first picture is your friend. The second one is one that happened in the US.
Yes, the one on no, both of the one on TikTok, because I couldn't paste the picture on TikTok. The one on TikTok is the guy that happened in the US. The one on the YouTube is my friend in the UK. My friend is the one with a not the one in green. I'm the one in the front drinking beer. My friend is at the back, and this was in Portugal when we went to watch Afro Nation, watch Burna Boy and Whiskey them. Whiskey Davido, Burna Boy. We went there to play with them, and we had a great time. And that will never happen again till the Let's Do Us Apart. So the story I'm talking about, I actually have a first-hand experience to it, and that was why I show you guys when I was at the funeral. My speech there was one of the highlights of the funeral because I spoke from the depth of my heart, and I was very forgiving. Yeah.
This particular topic, you have to be talking. You talk about it again. No?
I have to, because men need it to. Our men, you see, my brother. What I know is the decision I make in my life has been it. I will not say that I would have been where I want. I'm where I want to be in time of success, money wise. But when it comes about how I've been able to handle my relationship, I have a lot other people can learn from me. Okay, because I've been able to actually do my thing, not manipulative in any way. I have been very fair from the beginning. You understand? I've been very fair from the beginning in the relationship that I had. And when it was not longer conducive for me to remain in that relationship, when the love expired, there is nothing you can wait for. I'm young, love expire, where you are no longer attached to this person physically or whatever, then you are managing yourself because you want to raise children, and the children are watching you looking like a moron at home. Doesn't make any sense. So I moved on and I involved in my kids' life. A great event in my kids' life. Drive them where I want to drive them. Attend meeting when I needed to attend a meeting. When they needed me to attend a meeting. Spend money for them when I needed to spend money for them. And I'm not doing that because I want them to retire. I tell you, UK, any children you born in the UK, not even the one you born in Nigeria, not to consign them with you. Once they begin to make money, they are making money for themselves. I'm telling you, they are making money for themselves. So you go come stay inside that house, marriage no good anymore. You go come, they say, I won't stay because of the children. You are a liar. You are insecure. That's why you're staying. Do not blame it on the children. I'm telling you the truth. Don't blame it on the children. So I am staying because of the kid. Now lie. Now the kid you marry. Now poverty. Some people now poverty. Then they fear to go rent their own house. That's why you see billionaires. They no send. Now they don't move on. Davido, you don't move on. Go impregnate another one. Say you won't come stay for better for worse. You hear better for worse from rich people. Instead of blaming poverty, say you are staying because you cannot afford a new house, a new sofa. You are blaming. You are trying to claim love. Which love? Mature never.
It's a new sofa.
Now new sofa. Now another quote be that now. You loading new sofa for yourself. Every day you're loading it, applying pressure on your own life because you want to be there. See, people think people actually think that Mr. Ben, you are not tradition. You don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in marriage. My kids are better than your children. What is the essence of yes? My kids are better, and I'm not lying. I'm capable to tell you like that. They are more ambitious. They went to the best school. But you are the one believing in marriage. You want to come and advise me about marriage. You will be saying your wife they wait for to chase you come up for your house. They tell you, they help you make the pay mortgage, they go. When they know say you don't pay them rich, they racket. They go chase you come out, they go collect that house from you. When would they tell them they don't understand? You carry woman from Nigeria come here, you can't they slap him. You carry woman come up from Nigeria come here. Eh? You they slap him.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, oh.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. We have a lady in the house, so we want to hear a perspective of a woman.
My name. Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Ever since I've been hearing the voice of men, I just told my daughter now to help me to connect it.
You're very kind.
You guys will be hearing voice because I'm in Costco, right?
Yes, go ahead.
So
No problem
I
at all.
want to comment. You see this live, eh?
Mm.
Men not good. We make a go pidgin English.
Mm-hmm.
Men not good. Women not good.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I dey talk from my own parts. I be from Delta State, Aburobo girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm married to Igbo man from Imo State.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
The marriage is up and down. But unfortunately, we can't get America visa,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
My husband can't tell me, say, go first go.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And before him go, like what I said, the marriage is up and down. The marriage is not really working.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But as a woman, they say a woman will keep the house together. You understand?
Exactly.
Me, I dey try to keep my house together because I get 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So when we get the visa, we get serious understanding before we go American embassy. You understand?
Okay.
When we don't get the visa, we can't come back. I don't know what to tell the family. They say what person know now in the talk.
Mm-hmm.
Before I know, my husband pay my diary, wed me, everything. It's 6 children visa. My 3 children.
He sees their visa where they don't get already.
Before God and man, he sees the 3 children visa. He can't go America, but he leave my own. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say, I can't go meet him mama for village, for Imo State. I can't tell him mama, say, see what thing they happen. Your pikin now, he don't pack, leave me and these children. He pack once. When things run for him for outside, he pack, come back. Now, we don't get visa to travel as a family. Me, I believe, say, if we travel, if you leave your family, I leave my family, we go come together as one. No family go interfere, you understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For my own surprise, the man carry my children visa. He go America. He go drop the visa for him mama for village, for Imo State. I still use the pain. They travel, go Imo State. Go meet the mama. Then I say, okay, this man, I don't leave me and these children. If you know say no one marry again, fine. Make it come and tell my family. Make everybody go their different ways. It better to say this one and my ex-wife than they'll carry my coffee, go give my family. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now, so this man, they go America for that December 2016. He leave me and children. He don't pack come up for house, so carry children visa. But me, my own visa still there. 1 year don't pass. Now I tell myself, sir, my papa not train me go school for nothing. I not be illiterate. Me, I dey work, I get my own money.
Mm-hmm.
And so I enter Abuja, do passport, declare that passport missing. I enter Abuja, collect new passport. I spend money, but I don't mind. Collect another passport, go back to embassy again, do another visa. That's what me and my children, they enter America. 2017. With a year so, 2017. Because they say now what they bring word. I look the ass, no woman don't talk. Now I say, no, make me talk. I was born and brought up in Warri.
Wow.
Yes, so. And so I say declare everything missing. I go Abuja, do new passport for my 3 children, go back to embassy, do another visa, enter America, straight to Canada border. Yes, so now I enter Canada. Now I tell them, say, I did abusive marriage. That's me and my children they enter Canada.
Claim protection. Claim protection in that country.
Me. So there's me and you they talk. So me and my children, we are not Canadian citizens. This man, what do you mean they talk? So this man don't know, so okay. This my wife don't do everything. They call her my husband in the sense that he not divorce me. He not return my diary. You understand? Like I say, they call her my husband for that. Now, so me and my children they enter Canada. In the year so, but when they talk this word so, some people they say some women not good, some women not good. Fine. Now so some men still they okay, you don't know, say okay, this woman don't do anything you as a man not fit do. This man, no support from anywhere, not even $1, not even nothing. since 2017 can't reach now. As I dey tell you now, so this man not the support for young children when they bear a papa, not my papa anymore. So if I see what he go kill that kind man now, I'm not gonna let the thing kill the man. Make una talk this thing from the right angle.
That you see when
Because
we
when this man, wait, let me finish.
Mhm.
This man go marry for America. He wed another person for America. He not divorce me. I will not know what that thing they be for America. If to say I say, okay, make I fly go America, go tell them, say, he not divorce me, he wed again. He not go jail.
he will.
But
He
I
will.
look am.
Because now you're now in Canada, you are a citizen, you can easily fly to the state and do it.
Yes. But I look am. If I do anything today, maybe he go jail. Now my children are they do. You understand?
Mhm.
But that woman, when go let her husband die, kill himself, that woman, she not do the thing well, oh, and not support the woman, to be honest. You dey see, so men get their fault, women get their faults. I know they like here be say me are there against men to carry woman come from Nigeria, come abroad. Are they against them?
But why? Why do you say so as a woman? Why would you say so?
Okay, because if the women they come here, my dear brothers, their character go change. I don't know who they advise them. True. I'm telling you, I have a brother in UK who scattered their marriage. Now the woman mama, he balance for the house. Now the woman mama, now he go fight for divorce. Now the woman mama, now he call police for UK there. The man buy house for Manchester. As they talk, the woman and the mama did the house for Manchester with 2 children. This man never set eyes for his children since 2020. In the sense, me are there against her. If my brother tell me, say, Francisca, I want to bring a woman from Nigeria to I go to say, you dey crazy, you're not wise, you be fool. Because what our women they do, it's not good. Me, I know they support them. You understand?
So
that your friend may so rest in peace.
Thank you. Since you live in Canada now, your husband, who is a husband on the paper, has not made contact with the children.
If I say they tell people, make people talk to me, say won't talk to you. She not say, well, I spend money. Before you go to now, your children will find they are bearing OB now. Me, I'm bearing my own father's name. You understand? If you want to talk to your children, I spend money. Now my children are your children. Before you go talk to them, you go pay me 3 million for money when I spend. You understand? It costs okay, you go pay. He really pay the money. He pay me 2.7. You understand? No, 2.6. Because no, 2.3 remain 700 for an hand. I'm not drag and come reach today. So when we come they talk once, I come and say, okay, this thing too much for only me. At least if now 500 a month.
Make you send them over.
And these children, you understand? Because they're already married for US. You understand? So as I say, okay, if now 500, they try the support. You understand? Make it not be like say you just promote and for these children because these children they grow. April 20th, my son will be 20 years. April 13, it will be 20 years. You see your children for the past 7 years. You never set your eyes on your children, and the thing they worry you. Even if you married, you won't want that get born for you for America, Qatar and Ibona. And right now, Sefi and the Qatar all day. Making same money, only say go drop 500 every month. Only say go drop 500 every month. You understand? I was happy when he said that. You understand? He dropped it twice, and he dropped it again. When I called him, I said, Mike, Afana, you say you will drop 500. He said, make I send her the list of where I dey stay. Say because the woman carry and go court. If the woman carry you go court, he say all the money when they work, court they give the woman. Not class say, excuse me, you not tell the woman say you get 3 children when they depend on you. So why the woman carry you go court?
Because if you would have disclosed it to the woman, that would have literally make the bills lesser for her for him in America.
Exactly. He didn't tell you. I don't know if he told the woman. That's none of my business. You understand? But he said the woman take him to court and he cannot be dropping.
How are we even sure he's not lying that he's divorcing? Maybe it's a little bit tight for him. Then he started lying that he's divorcing because a man that will abandon his children for that long time.
Before God and man, this man when they talk, so the man not they do bad for America. Or person when get 3 trailer, a small person. People not talk through Igbo people. I'm not saying people like food this house. No, that talk true.
They do well.
The man is just being wicked, self-centered, is running for responsibility. My son go back to school August last year. When I talk to my son, I said, have you heard from your daddy? He said, they just sent me $100. He said he's using the $100 to try the account if he can able to send money. I was like, seriously? $100 since August, courage now. Christmas when we do, no call, no even to say, okay,
No phone call.
What did you? Nothing. As I'm talking to you guys now, my daughter is right behind me. She's 16 years. She's the one that connected the phone for me, because both of us are in Costco.
Bless my sister.
So if today now, these children can become some, of which I know they become somebody in life. If they not remember that man, people go say, "I miss spoil their hearts against their papa."
Wow. You see, when we are talking before official, I told you guys that men can also be a big problem. And I've said it. Women will not give you a result when you know supply. They not just wake up and give you the result. We have to really understand that one. This your story is very touching. Well done, my sister. You've actually done well.
Them, I can't even say, okay, make I see talk to. Maybe I don't know what they tell his family, you understand? He has a brother, he has a only sister. And I chat the brother up. I was like, oh, good afternoon, bro. Talk to them. But do you know, come reach today, none of them replied me. Even the only sister I have, he didn't say anything. The brother didn't say anything. I call myself to order, well, this is their plan. Let them continue. God will not shame me. God will not disgrace me. My children are doing well. 2 of my children are in university now. My daughter, she's in grade 11. So I was telling my sister, I said, I don't think that these children need anything from Michael Obina anytime, any day. Let him continue his wickedness.
Wow.
You understand? He built a mansion in village. There. But you do not know where your children eat. This December, you went to a village to take 620 title, and you don't care about the children you gave birth to. So it's really crazy. That is why when some women, they do some men, I know they pity the men, because the men themselves, their own self not still good.
You're very right. You're very right. But the story of my friend, as I told you, the story of my friend that I share today is very heartbreaking, because I saw it coming and I did warn him, because you've already failed in first marriage, failed in second marriage. Why are you going to the third one? That was my own problem.
So me, I don't call myself. I don't call myself sit down. I don't look left, look right. I ask myself, say, come on, is marriage really the ultimate? I don't think I'm going to any marriage again with this my 3 giants when I get. What I need that for?
What do you need marriage for?
What I need that for?
Marriage.
If I don't think the thing hungry me, when I find you scratch my back, I scratch it back. Everybody go their different ways.
Yes.
I say just be. Because I'm not, because me now, I just get 5 small body. By August, I go be 50 years. What I won't take picking and marriage to do again? Nothing. So we women, we get our own. Men get their own too. You understand? I say just be.
But when you hear, my sister, when you hear the story of that, my friend that I narrate, when I say their marriage is not even up to 2 years yet, they have no children together.
He pay me, the thing touch me.
That one hard though.
It touched me. He had, but the person go do it. Don't happen. Now make we went there like me, we call ourselves to order.
And make we learn. Make we learn.
Make we know what thing we do. Make we learn exactly. Make we learn. You know, say if it never happened to you, you no go learn. Like me, now I don't learn. I learn from both sides. Marriage not the sweet me. Marriage not the my agenda as me and you they talk to. You understand? You know the sweet me, not the my agenda. Because I mean, marriage of 15 years. I married for 15 years before the man saying they go America, pack all a load come out. Before I come back from my elder sister husband burial, my Hebrew. Before I come back from my sister husband burial, this man don't pack everything come out for house. Leave empty house for me and my children. I'll come run come out. No, my children are my pride. They are my priority. My children are blessing to me. I can't leave them.
Maternal instinct always.
You see, and so even when I was going, my mother said, "Leave the children." I said, "Mama, leave my children."
How you take the feel say you manage, come reactivate that visa, carry and enter Yankee. The thing go shock am. Madam, you strong. Madam, you strong. Now you Yoruba woman you be.
Now Yoruba woman I be. They born me for worry, grown and brought up in worry.
Correct.
They carry last. I look and say, no, I don't go school for nothing. I get wisdom.
Your daughter they talk underground self.
I do everything, you understand? If
Yeah.
for instance now I say I beg you, after us, the children they answer my pan name, I can't leave my children go. I will never forgive myself all the days of my life.
Yes. Yes.
You understand? I take
Yes.
it as a challenge. When I came to Canada, my son was 12 years. By April 13, my son will be 20 years.
And that country protect you.
Okay, you do. Okay, you do waiting. Okay, you do. Okay, you see waiting woman do when you not do as a man. At least it's your duty to make peace with your children. Support the woman, support your children. But still, you they do pride. I'm a man. After us, now my need they go see answer. Fine, they go answer your need, but they go see you as a stranger in future.
They know they because they never have a proper adulthood relationship with them.
I'm telling you.
I hope he can reach out to you,
so,
make peace so that he can be in the life of his children. If you want to.
Oh God, the man, they look my status back to back.
Madam, you don't deny you. You don't deny you.
No. And even if my papa went on die, come out from grave, what tell me say, Francisca, my daughter, please go back to Michael Obina. I say, Papa, sorry, I'm not going. I don't will go. My own be say, make you remember your children, make you take care of your children. Understand? Women not good, now men bad.
Very wise. You are a strong. You see the way. Oh, somebody want to talk to you. Go ahead, Opesha.
Okay.
Sorry about the whole whatever.
I wouldn't say sorry. I would say congratulations, Francisca, because in all of this story, it is a win-win now. The man is doing well in America. By God's grace, this woman and her children are doing well in Canada as well. Things might be rough, but God is helping them. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir. If you not say maybe I dey lie, I dey try to one paint myself clean. I feel give una the man number. At least now Igbo man like una from Imo State, from Ungokpala. Maybe I may not pronounce it well. You understand?
Yes.
He's from Imo State, from Ungokpala. And from Obina family, Okenze Obina, na a nephew. You understand?
Yes.
Maybe I dey talk my side.
No, madam, the way listen, I have, as you see me now, when I'm on this platform, I have the spirit of discernment. Once I'm on the platform, I know when somebody is speaking the truth. And I'm not a prophet, but I just know when a story is being realistic or when a story is fetish or fake. So your story, I am telling you, you have absolutely spoke your mind and you are hurt because you felt betrayed by a man that you're married to, that you have children with.
Yeah.
And you have stood alone.
And you guys know he has gone for American visa 3 times. They deny him. He wanted to go behind my back. You know, there was one day when he just prepared early morning. He said he's going to Lagos. And I told him, I said, you are going to American embassy without telling me. Sorry, I'm your wife, but they will not give you that visa. He didn't tell me. When he came back, you are a winch. You are a this. I said, Bible said there is power in our mouth, in our tongue. How can you go to American visa? You did American embassy, and you did tell me I'm your wife, marriage of 15 years. I said they will not give you this visa. I said it with anger, and truthfully they didn't give him. A friend of him now advised him that, Mike, why don't you go to this embassy with your wife and your 3 children? You are going to get it. It's because of me and my children. He got that visa because he was denied 3 times. Before he now took myself, my 3 children, we went to that visa. They just give us 2 years. Very wicked Igbo man. Sorry to say, no, not vessel.
Madam, Obro is not a wicked, it's a guy. I think he's an ignorant man, in my own opinion, because your story, does he wanted to leave you guys in Nigeria and abandon you guys?
God bless you. You said everything.
So if to say you know smart, that visa for expire for una hand.
Yes, I said 1 year don't go. 1 year go for my own. And when I say no, my papa not train me for nothing now. I'm not being illiterate. What's they do so? I didn't work, I get money, I get gold, I get motor. Oh yeah, I begin sell everything. Go back to do the visa, do passport. The man say one person is 50K. I say, oh God, I don't mind. I do the passport as of 2017. Do the passport. Go back to embassy again. I tell they say I come for replacement of visa. My children passport, somebody thief and visa they inside. They give us 2 years. I carry my children, I buy ticket, I waka. When the mama yes, I waka. My mama ask me they go check my house. Where they go give me money. I say, see them. Munch Igbo woman. When they don't sell all the children for Sherebi and Serafu.
Madam, do you despise Igbo now? You will not marry Igbo again.
No, Oga, no, Oga. I'm not, no, all of them not be the same. You understand?
That is that man. Now that man be the problem.
That is that man.
Is the man.
You said it all. Some people go say people not good. You understand? But not be all of them be bad people. Not be all of them be good people. You understand? I not only anything against Igbo people.
But Yoruba women strong, Sha. They're strong. They're strong. And they are very smart as well.
So my own story.
And they're fine. You know, she has Madam just day now. No wonder that man. No wonder your baby father. They look straight to all the time.
This will not be saying give me belle. He pay my diary. He weds me for Catholic Church. He say so. Someone can say he wickedness. He go kill her for where he did.
No, na proper marriage. In one Japan, na Japan in one Japan live on for Nigeria.
Exactly, but he don't know say the sense when I get. He don't know say not be illiterate in marriage.
You shock him.
Courage today and his mama and his siblings, his sisters. They see they ask how one. I said I go give them the surprise of the shock of their life. And God one I give them. You understand? I'm not going to give my brother carry any woman come abroad. We women we not good, now so men not good too. You understand?
Even before you join us, I was warning people, don't carry any woman enter here. I'm saying it and I'm saying it with everything in me. If you like, do it. You will come here, you will regret it. They will pour spit for your eye for this country. Or now you go pour spit. Now you go be black Jesus for them. Carry camera, come here. Carry camera, come. Madam, thank you so much for joining us. Please, all of us should follow her immediately. Francisca, your wisdom is unbelievable. We are following you right now.
Thank you.
Official, do you want to talk to one of our brother want to talk to you? Official, say something to her, please.
Okay, no problem. I'm listening, sir.
Miss Francisca, you are doing very well. You're a strong woman.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We congratulate you that you get this to go to do the things that you did. You understand? It wasn't easy, but
yes,
as a young woman,
I know.
your children are going to be forever grateful to you for what you have done. You'll be forever be grateful to you. So you are the man, you are the woman in this matter.
Yeah, exactly.
You are the man, you are the woman. So congratulations.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much.
Madam, thank you so much. Say hello to your daughter that is on the background laughing. Tell her to grow up in wisdom, grow up to represent the continent. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you. Unbelievable. Official. Did you see why this kind of program is important?
Exactly. You always say that you like to balance your.
We balance our platform. Mm-hmm.
So now it's good that somebody came and said so a lady has to come up to say her own story, and you can't balance the story well.
She balanced it. We need more ladies, because I don't want to bash any.
I'm a lady now. You're not letting me talk.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Good evening. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm calling from UK.
Oh, good evening.
That's my worry sister. Unfortunately, I didn't grow up there, so.
Oh, what going to worry people?
Yeah, I just want to put, because I remember this said when you wrote something down, I asked, what did your friend, what did it took from the lady? I was the one that asked that question.
Nothing.
What I meant by, sometimes
a lot of men, especially, I don't know where you posted from, in the UK or
UK, we're in the UK, yes.
okay, so we're in the same place. So you must see a lot of stories. And I'm a blogger myself. I haven't blogged for a while now. But what usually happens is there's a lot of men as well, like they come here, they marry a woman, for paper, and then they go back home. After everything is settled for them, they go back home and bring the wife and children that they left in Nigeria without telling the woman that they married here. You understand? They bring them here. And within a few months that they will bring them here, the woman that they have left a good woman for will then turn against them. There's been so many incidents that they fight each other. I don't know if you remember one that happened, I think 2 years ago, and another one last year. And they came on COS and they went even like a year together. The lady took an injunction against the man.
Yes, I've just shared that story now. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So there is two concurrently, year after each other, And I'm a person, okay, I know that my sister spoke about the husband going to America and left them. But let's look at it on the other way. Their marriage wasn't rosy. You understand? According to herself, their marriage wasn't rosy. And I've had male friends in America, in Canada, and here in UK that they didn't have a good relationship with the wife when they were back home. And when they came here, they decided to come together with the woman. And the woman got here, and within a few months, they'll take injunction against the men. They kick the men out of the houses, because now we're in England. Now this is a country where there is law that favored women. That is very wrong.
But that's what often happens in this UK.
You understand? Which is wrong. Listen, I do COS. When a man called me and they say I always tell them, please look after yourself first. Look after yourself first. My cousin that I did for him, his wife went behind him. Just similar story to the lady. And the woman, they both went together. She's supposed to take the passport and everything later. She went there, she did her own, and she left the man up to this moment. And this is years back. And when she got there, she just found herself another person and move on with her life. I know as it is in women, so it is in men.
Absolutely.
A lot of men are no good, just as a lot of women are no good. But the problem is, how do we balance it? How really do we balance it? And I always advise men, don't live, either you're in America, Canada, whatnot you're from. Do not leave the woman that the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know.
So don't leave the woman in Canada and go to Nigeria to pick a woman.
Take a woman.
Tell them, my sister. Tell them they are listening. Tell them. Tell them.
My brother, you know the reason why? Because the one you're going there to take, you don't know what they want from you. You don't know. Let me give you an example. I have a friend. I was actually also married with an Igbo guy from Enugu before, divorce. Also, I brought him here. Okay, but I put my story on the side. But during that my wedding in Nigeria, a friend of mine who is a male met another lady there, which is an Igbo lady. But it doesn't matter where the person comes from, whether they're Igbo, they're Yoruba, they're Wari, they're whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're dealing with human beings. Now, I told him then, I said, I was going to marry. They charged him a lot of millions because the girl went to university. They said the girl was a model, whatnot. He brought that lady here later, got the paper and everything, brought the lady here. The lady came here not even 2 months. As soon as she actually arrived, this my friend, he lives in a 1-bedroom flat. She looked at him and she said, so we told us money that you people will come from UK and America to spend.
You're living in 1-bedroom house.
Living in 1-bedroom. Can you imagine? And we women here will be very happy to take someone.
You women will be very happy to take you and your 1-bedroom house. Very easy.
Very happy. See what I'm saying? But she actually looked at this guy and told him that how dare you? You brought me all the way from Nigeria to come and stay, and after you live in the mansion, the way you come to Nigeria and spend a lot of money, on me and all that. Anyway, to cut it short, she started messing up. And later, somebody called this her friend, and this person happens to be her, well, supposedly ex-boyfriend, according to the guy. But to her, he was still a boyfriend. But the guy is now here in UK, long time married, he's got kids, but she still thinks the guy here still wants her. But the guy here was kind of trying to get away from her, you know, only by phone every now and again. So the guy called up my friend, who is the new husband now, and said, I don't know how, you know, he got his number, but he then called him and said, did I ask you to bring my ex-girlfriend for me? And I said, what? Honestly. And he said, what are you talking about? Who is your ex-girlfriend? So he mentioned the name, you know, he mentioned the name of the girl. And he said, look, I'm happily married. I don't want anyone to come and spoil my marriage here. So you bring her, you tie her down. Tell her, I don't want her to call my phone number again. I don't want anything to do with her. She is your problem, not mine. Can't you see that she's used you to come and make my life hell in the UK? This is not a story I heard. This is a friend of mine.
Wow.
This is really a friend of mine. So all the time the guys go out, she then went out and met with the friends. She began to his friend and dance there and do all those rubbish. And they told him he didn't believe it. So they set her up one day and he came back and he saw her there.
And there's nothing you can...
Yeah, here in the UK. And when he spoke with her, and all she could say is, and so what? You know what? I don't even want to stay here anymore. I want to go back. But that's a good one. They actually decided to go back. And she did went back. Up to today, my friend is married to someone else. She did went back, and I gave her that because a lot of them will not even go. She will wait until she settled with her papers and everything, and then showed him paper. But she had a bit of dignity, you know, and she told him, no, you know, I can't, not you, you know, I'm going back. But I've heard so many stories, even in America, you know, male friends that they brought their wife from Nigeria to America, and one of them was actually virtually sleeping on the street before they later went on a date, on this day that they, you know, and then found an American lady and married, now happily married and all that. And the woman, she divorced the man before even the man came from Nigeria to America. And the man was the one that was paying for the house, everything
for the bill
from Nigeria. Can you imagine? To change naira to dollars, to feed a family of 4, the wife and 3 kids.
There's the similar story of this COS, because this COS have really caused a lot of trouble. A 2 couple came to Scotland. They basically left their 2 children for their mother, for the mother of the girl in Scotland. So they both of them got the visa. The children got the visa, right? So the woman was the care worker. It was the woman they do the paper on. So the guy is a dependent. So they moved down to Scotland together. When they get to Scotland, they both get the job there because, you know, in Scotland, job is very plenty for them there. So they were all working, but in a different, in the same care company, but in a different, different branch. So they were working. But this woman was knocking another COS man. Hold on now. Hold on. This is a serious matter. The other COS man, that one came as a dependent to the main applicant. They are not together. They no marry. Now arrange they do. So as this one will be main applicant, we dependent, can't they work in the same place? They can't they knock each other. This woman can't go back to her husband for house. You know, they give him any attention anymore. They say their COS no reach 9 months. That woman and that man, they don't move in together. The children are here now. The children are now living with the woman and the man. Their papa, they live in Aberdeen on his own now for marriage don't finish. Marriage don't finish. Because that, my sister, that marriage don't finish for Nigeria. Oh. That marriage don't finish for Nigeria. That marriage did not finish in the UK. Now, what I'm saying is this. Now, Mumu make that man carry that woman enter UK.
Thank you. I cannot say that one enough. You know, that's why I said respect to my sister that came on before. You understand? They shouldn't have even done that at all. Because if you don't have a settled home already, that's why I wrote it the way she was talking that it won't work. It wouldn't have worked. They would have gone there and they would have been separated anyway. It's a fallacy. It's a fallacy. You don't have a good relationship with someone in Nigeria. How you
carry can enter UK?
It's the most destructive country for marriages. If it doesn't work in Nigeria, you'll never have a leg to stand on in this country. But people deceive themselves because they want to jackpot. They will do anything. They will pretend. Someone was telling me, oh, him and his wife 2 years left, and then later they came back and they came here with the children, and now they're not together.
How can they be together? How can they? It's impossible now.
Stupid. Somebody left you for 2 years, came back. Just when you want to travel, and then you did the thing for them, then you brought them here, you stayed back as well before he then came a year after them. I don't even think he spent how many months before they took him out.
Good evening, sir. Sorry, my sister, hold on. My sister, don't go, please. Who is there?
Yeah.
Mr. White, go ahead.
No, I wanted to ask a question. There's something this lady is just saying now.
Yes, ask her.
What you say now? I'm only thinking about it for some time now. I'm dealing with it. So I think it's time for me to point and everybody deal with it. Why does it look like a good couple might be doing well in Nigeria precisely? And they don't relocate to UK after 1 year, 2 years. Small, I don't know what would not happen. The lady will just leave the marriage all day. Most of the lady will just leave I don't really know. Now, this is not even what I want to say now. This is my best friend and his wife. When I mean my best friend, we are close. I know how they struggle in Nigeria. I know how they became someone in Nigeria before, and that's okay. We are struggling now, we want to relocate to America. These people that are weak, the over weakness, nobody can separate them, not even the mother, not even the father, can separate them before they left Nigeria to UK. In fact, they are part of people that inspire me more. When I look at them, I'm so inspired. I say, in fact, this is how my marriage will look like. I'm married. I only inspire from them.
Keep praying that prayer.
I say, when these guys they go UK, they are. If you see what they are doing there, I say Jesus. I say, in fact, I go do past themselves. I was but recently, I just surprised that the woman have left the husband.
Why not go leave?
What is the problem? What is that problem with when a woman get to UK with his husband? I don't know what could be that problem that they have here that can only cause breakup, but we made them with cause breakup.
I tell you something. My sister, do you want to answer it? Answer it because
I'm just gonna say it's what the host said. You mentioned something earlier on before I even came on the thing about men and women that they will go to church, they will wear the same thing, everybody will think their life is perfect. And I see that every day. And like I said, because I'm into like COS education and all that.
Yeah, come closer to your phone, please. You're not come closer to your phone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we are better now. Yeah.
Okay. So I always, advise people, you have to look within. Things are not always what it seems from the outside. You said you use your friend and the wife as a prayer point. This prayer is because you don't know what is going on in their house. You don't know what is going on behind the door. And it's not everything that they will tell you. They may come out and look at the perfect couple, but they may be the worst couple inside. And sometimes you see the perfect one, they look like what's outside. So things are not always how they seem. There's no fire without something they say, There must have been something before they left. It may be one person, maybe the woman is just like, how do I say it? Like when you stay with someone just for the sake of staying, but in your head you're thinking one day, monkey go market.
You know, go return again. Boom. You don't talk on well. You don't talk on well.
You know, thank you, my brother. So take it.
This is my own. I will say it again, Mr. Wealth. Some of those marriages is fake, is a mirage. Okay, they are lying to each other. There are things that that man is doing. They are no longer comfortable with each other, but they are staying together because the society said so. Neither they are church people, they are member of the church. That divorce is not an option for them there. Are you listening to me? Now both of them have now fly to the UK. You know, in Nigeria, man go the knock woman, the woman no go come, the woman no go complain. You go drink alcohol, you go come back, naka. You don't come down, you go just take a shower, sleep. The woman go just turn back, like the other way. You know, sense. Because you know go know who you go talk to. And if the woman go buy toy, take and they chook himself. Now you go tell other people, say your wife go buy toy, oh, your wife go buy toy. You go disgrace him. So the women are not getting fulfilled like that in Nigeria. I'm telling you. Because any marriage will come from Nigeria and spoil here, most of the time, they tell you, it's not the man, it's not the woman, it's the man. Now that the man is not looking well, that this marriage don't spoil before, why am I now managing it to the UK? It's like a car that is already damaged, that cannot travel to Songota. You decided to take it to Kaduna. How do you think you arrive in Kaduna with that vehicle?
Then you see, you don't understand. I'm telling these people, I know them.
My brother, you know them, Mr. Wealth. You know these people. These are the pretenders. Okay, when I come here now, I tell you who I am. You now go call me worldly person. I just use example for you now. That woman, that marriage don't break inside Nigeria. It didn't just break in the UK. There was never a love. There was convenience to just stay together. It's like both of them, they are in a public bus, meant to sit down together on a public seat, or inside a plane, meant to sit down together because they have no choice. Exactly. Immediately he enter UK, especially when they come with their children. If he chase the man out, not in Nigeria, you know, if you chase your husband out now, where you won't chase and go. So here, you tell and say, now 1 minute you go just tell and say, oh, you carry your load. If you don't carry your load, I will call police. You call police go stand at the door, say, madam, what would you like, please? Say, I don't want to see him for now. I'm a little bit shaking. Police will just say, please take your bag. Where am I going to sleep? Police say, sorry, I don't know. Help yourself. You go call your friend, go crash on top of your friend, suffer. For Nigeria, that is impossible. But for here, the children and you men, now them run the house. That marriage where they see as a perfect marriage, they like don't they inside long time ago. Now they push that car enter UK.
Then another question I want to ask again: why does it mean that anytime 99% of women when they get to UK, there are some things they cannot do in Nigeria. They will be doing it in UK
because Nigeria men they abuse their wife.
Exactly.
Let us be very honest with you. Men call their wife stupid in Nigeria. How you look at your mother of your children and tell her stupid, idiot. You want slap her for public. They pursue you. You do it in Nigeria.
That one is too harsh now.
Can I contribute if there's a chance?
Go ahead, please.
So what I can say why marriages are not working in the diaspora, particularly for those who marry back home and then they bring their wives here, or they come abroad and the marriage break. It's because in Africa, we marry for the family. We marry for the society. We marry for this church. When you grow up, the ultimate achievement is having a family. And so you realize that as young men and women, it reaches a particular age that when you're not married, you're judged why you're not married. You start being told you should be getting married. And if you get married and you don't have children, you are told you need to get a second wife, right? Because there are certain things that the society expects of us, right?
Yes.
And the other piece is that the foundations of marriage in Africa is wrong. Marriages in Africa are based on gender roles, right?
Mm-hmm.
The man is supposed to be the provider. The woman is supposed to be a wife material running the household, taking care of the children, and etc. Then you come to the diaspora where suddenly you realize that I have a system that protects me, right? First, the system is protecting me as a wife. Nobody is going to be oppressing you, abusing you in the name of marriage because they paid your dowry and made you a commodity. You're like a product. You know, it's a bride price on your head.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally, you're not supposed to say anything. You're supposed to be submissive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because of the Bible says that a wife should be submissive to the husband. And the husband is supposed to be a provider and a protector. When you come to the diaspora where, for you to give the quality of a good life to your family, the man alone cannot provide. You both have to provide. You know, the woman has to wake up and go to work, and the man has to wake up and go to work. And so we start to ask, so if we're all providing, why am I still supposed to be the one running the house? So you need to start doing the household. And so all these things come into play. That's why marriages are short, right? To answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely believe the idea of marriage of two people who love each other is a wonderful idea. Raising children in the confines of a family is a wonderful idea. But we need to start to evaluate whether the foundations of marriage culturally and religiously is ideal for us, especially if you move to the diaspora. Is it working? Is it good for us? So those are the questions we need to ask ourselves. And then you see when a woman goes to abroad and start to question these things, but the same way a man says, I can't do everything. We need to get up and go to work. And so then when we get to that point, we need to start saying what we were taught, the way we grew up and being taught you have to be, this is what women should do, this is what men should do. Is it still doable? Is it still working? But you see, unless you married your friend who you can sit down with and have a conversation about this, then it becomes a tug of war. Right? That's all I wanted to add at this point.
Wow, that is a perfect angle. You just looked at it, because there's something you said now. You did not just look at it from a perfect angle. You also bring in the kind of mentality and the method, tradition, which in Nigeria or in Africa, basically, the culture we have, we married for the community. We married for what people will say. In short, in Igbo culture, men are not allowed to divorce their wife. It is kind of a semi-taboo. So it is literally impossible to sustain that kind of marriage in the United Kingdom or in a Western world. So to tell you, once two adults who have lived together for 15 years in Nigeria, where the man is basically the Mr. Dominator of the house, now decided to move to the UK, it will take the woman just a couple of months to see that it's from work, from the place of work, she will realize the dignity she has.
Yeah.
Some men have never told their woman thank you when they serve them food. Come on, thank you. They authoritatively command, because that is what the tradition and the culture we grow up allow them to do. I was, yes, go ahead.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, sir.
You see, I have listened, and at the same time, I saw a lot of reasoning, very positive contribution from people who are experienced and people who are very close to people who know so much stories of people who something like that has happened to.
Has happened to, yes.
These are my angles now. Let us not forget about environmental changes. Environmental changes is one of the major influence or causes of this kind of breakage in marriages. When it comes to Western world or people living in diaspora, you see, every society has a culture. if that society is allowed to grow, the society will actually establish its culture. The people who live in that society will live happily. If you are a Muslim, you have a kind of system you adopt when it comes to marriage.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Christian, there's a marriage system that you must adhere to. Let us not forget the influence of the feminist theory. The feminist ideology is one of the main things that has brought about so much rivalry between men and women in the Western world.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our people today who are living peacefully, a happy life, as Mr. Welch was talking about his friend, have a very peaceful marriage here in Nigeria. The marriage was seen to be a lovely marriage, which he was even dreaming to have that kind of relationship. But when the woman and man traveled to the UK, their marriage started crumbling. Reasons are so plenty. When you want to marry, you must marry out of love. That is one thing that we have forgotten here. Any marriage that is not built on true love, friendship, and love, it will definitely crumble. You were saying something that most of the marriages that used to break in the UK or in America already had problems in Nigeria. Mm-hmm. Not all of them. Not all of them. Some had a very good marriage here till the day they get to America or get to the UK. When they get there, they will start seeing the kind of societal changes. The customs that are being practiced in Nigeria here is different from the customs there. The way the feminists have so permeated the UK system that women are usually eulogized there. They praise them, in fact, they defend the women more than the men. It wasn't like that in their initial culture. When you read the UK stories, people fought for it, the women fought for it, and some female that made them to have that kind of changes in their constitutions, in their law, where women are children and children are being protected more. It's affecting them. Even the UK people is affecting them. We are talking about Nigerians now and the attitude of people, the people who migrate to those places and the attitude. It's affecting the UK people because it wasn't of their initial tradition. Mm-hmm. So, my brother, if you're a Muslim, you marry 4 wives. If you're a Christian, you marry 1 wife. But before you go into marriage, what kind of relationship do you have with your woman or man? That's the question I should be asking. Thank you.
Okay. What you said, if I look at it in a way that you just lay it down. First of all, you bring a very strong point out in the time of feminism movement. You think that influenced some of the decision that these women make when they get to the UK. I will say to you, a marriage that is built on love will not experience that when they get here.
Thank you.
A marriage that is built on conveniency will experience that when they get here. That is just the basic fact. The fact is this, that a couple who are perfectly together in Nigeria, seemingly happy together, suddenly get to the UK, and there are things that the feminism movement will initiate into that woman's head and say, your husband cannot talk to you like this. Your husband cannot talk to you like this. Your husband cannot talk to you like this. Now, you have to ask yourself, how is the husband talking to her in Nigeria before? How is the husband talking to her in Nigeria? We also have children. We have daughters. How do you expect the husband of your daughter? There is no environment. I don't believe it's the environment that is causing it. It's a cultural thing that we're not ready to adopt. Why is people, you talk about marriage, that people marry for a wife. Why are they not marry for a wife when they get to the UK? They can't marry for a wife when they get to the UK. You are going to come into a new culture. You have to learn what is happening there. And if you know you're not going to be able to adapt to it, then don't bring your wife into this country. Once you bring your wife into this country, you're not allowed to call your wife stupid. In Nigeria, you do that as regular as possible. Why are we not having house girl in this country? Some women, all their life, they never cook. The house girl, they cook for them. And nobody say they are rich because they have already enslaved some poor girls in Nigeria. Now they have made some money. They carry 50 million and flew to the UK. That woman who does not do domestic work at home have now been forced to do work. The husband who has never taken a bean out is being forced to be taking a bean out. That add constraint into the relationship and stress into the relationship. Because they are now doing what they are not supposed to be doing, what they are not used to. They are the one taking their daughter to school. They are the one cleaning. They are the one ironing their own clothes. No more house girl. No more Okada man, drive this, Uber, do this. If you have a problem, now you go knock the wood by yourself at home. If you try to call a carpenter to come and do wardrobe for you, they will charge you 200 pounds. How much is your weekly income? And men are you're not used to that. That adds stress into the relationship. That's why I tell people, once you enter UK, leave your big man in Nigeria. This is one of the most humbling society in the whole worldwide. Your status are not respected. So is your home. So once you bring your wife into this country, respect your wife. No abuse. No.
Mr. Ben.
I was going to say what the man said.
Mr. Ben.
Sorry.
Mr. Ben.
Sorry, Mr. Wells. Just a quick one.
That's not complete. Your attack is small. Don't worry.
Go ahead, my sister. Leave them alone because I'm for women today. Oh. Me, I don't stand anybody.
You, my brother. Yeah. I was just going to refer to what the man said, and you actually picked the point very well. And I love the way that lady spoke before, which is really also true. But from my experience, and I think I have enough experience, on this issue, out of 100, 99.9, there are marriages that was not on a stable ground in Nigeria. They are relationship, marriages that children are just holding them together. They are marriages, like the lady rightly said, that, convenience is part of it. Like when I talk about a friend of mine who lives in America, he was well off in Nigeria. He was really well off, but he was sending money here. But then just what you just nailed right now, that same man that you have a maid at home that doesn't know how to do anything, then now comes to America or UK, and then the woman said, okay, now I'm in London, now I'm in America, now I'm in Canada. There is equality here. Not like I'm a man, I can't do this. Now you get to the kitchen and do the washing. You get the hoover out and clean the floor. The man is thinking, are you okay? But you know what I'm saying? But having said that, all these things were there already in Nigeria. They have all this problem already in Nigeria, but the woman cannot say anything. And the woman think, okay, I'll take you to where nobody is there, where no family can see us, where society will not get involved. When we get there, do you think people say they come here? Before they came here, they listen to news.
No, my sister, it's not even that the women are planning it. Sometimes immediately you go into a society, because it's a natural thing in a human being. Every human being like to be treated well. In Nigeria, once a woman is in the kitchen cooking and there's no onion, he will call, Ebuka, quickly go to the corner shop and get me onion. So in this country, if a woman is cooking and you and your husband at home, and you cannot send a 3-year-old child to go and get you onion, your small children, you are not allowed. So you will say, baby, go and get me onion. So an arrogant man that is not adjusting yet will be like, they send me message to go buy onion for you. You don't see me finish. And sometimes the woman is earning more than the man. The man will be like, you don't see me finish. I mean, they say make you go buy onion for you. And don't forget, say it's in a new society. No, I'm telling you the truth. It's in a new society.
Us is telling the truth. Those are the major problems.
It's the recipe. And the Bible, I don't often like to quote Bible. The Bible talk about little forces that spoil the divine. There are little particles that are building up, and then they spoil the divine. So your beautiful friend and beautiful marriage you think you have in Nigeria, they were well-to-do. They're probably pastors in the church. They have people that pray for them. They have people that go messages for them. And once you go there, they are watching TV. They ask somebody to get the remote. They had a house girl. Choma, you go to the remote. And the remote is just there for him to pick up.
Just right in front of them,
Choma will bring the remote. In the UK, Choma will not give you remote. In short, if you tell your daughter in this country, give you your remote, your daughter will tell you, Papa, use your hand to carry your remote.
It's right in front of you.
Your Papa, the remote is in front of you. This is the sister.
It's really sad. It's very, very sad.
Mr. Wade, go ahead. Mr. Wade, you're not satisfied. Go ahead.
No, see, I understand what you guys are saying there, but it's still based on one thing. You know, marriage is still I put it in two ways. It's luck. There are some people that have treated the marriage in a very different dynamic, different way. It still don't favor them. It's luck. But the fact you know how to read the lyrics of the marriage doesn't make you the best. You are just privileged to be in that page that it favors you. That's just the truth.
You think marriage is luck?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Marriage is not luck. I disagree with you totally.
Okay, Ben, hold on. Let me tell you this now. I want to tell you why I said it's luck.
Okay.
Do you know a man and woman might get the best, as in they are friends, they are together, they build together, they do everything together. It will get to a stage, they might have a friend that might come in, maybe third party or second party or fourth party, whatever, might call in. Maybe that woman might not see that part. So when I say, are you the one actually bringing the highest money for this project? But do you know, I saw your husband with a lady. It's this kind of place. And this is what you guys are doing like this. So my sister, be wise. If don't allow that your husband to come and use your head to do something else. This is a perfect home that is going on. Now, that lady might be cooked with different perspective of words from whoever that wants to tell us, whatever. That they say that word will be there. The lady might not use it to react. We'll just keep it there, say, you say anything, tell me so. What am I going to do about it? Okay, no problem. I think I'll try to be watching what this man is even doing with the money we are putting together to do this project. Let me know how I spend it. You see, that wealth that woman have gotten from that person that told her, another person will still got that the same word. We still not take it to do anything. Like they will not use to do anything. They'll say, I beg, please, I beg you. This is what you just said. I don't need it. Keep it. Whatever you see my husband doing, don't tell me. Just keep it. They just want to keep their own perfect. They don't want anything mistake. They don't want to hear any side talk. They just believe if my husband offend me 100 times, I will forgive them 100 times. Why some lady there, if the husband offend them more than 10 times, they will not even forgive the other more than over 2 times. They will just trigger and do some certain things. And when they do some certain things, you will not be wondering, is it not the same thing that happened in some kind of place in this marriage? And this lady just look at it and say, no, let me forgive, let me still keep my own in place because I need my home. Why that person do the same thing, use it to destroy you? So do you want to tell me now that these two people now, don't you know that there's a what we call favority or luck within them?
There's no luck.
Is what?
There's no luck. It's knowing your partner.
Exactly.
So the man, let me ask you a question. The man who is cheating, and that lady came home and say, because for outsider, the marriage was perfect. But the man is doing some other dodgy thing outside. Okay? Doesn't mean the wife no. So the man has been living in lie. Okay? The man has been living in lie. So a friend now saw it, say, your husband is cheating. Okay, I have a problem with a friend that will saw something like that and come and talk because...
Ben.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, go ahead.
So the man is not living a perfect marriage, but he's making people to believe he's living a perfect marriage. Somebody now saw it and came to the wife and say, your husband is cheating. So what the woman deal with that information is what matters. If that woman decided to overlook it, that is her choice. It's not a lock. And that's why I keep telling people there is no equality in marriage. It's not like a judge. It's not like everybody has to be on this level. Sometimes one person have to accept more defeat in order for the argument to go down.
I forgot that you are not a Christian.
My brother, the biggest problem are you married, Mr. Wet? Are you married? No, I have a question. Are you married? Because I'm going to tell you something now. Are you married?
Mr. Ben, I'm not married.
Okay. Okay. Don't get married. That's my advice for you. Because the way you are going now, they will scam your head, come off for marriage. You are a typical recipe for this kind of thing we are talking about, because you are naive about the reality of marriage.
No, everyone that believe in marriage, I'm telling you.
Marriage is beautiful. I have one video on this platform. It's 2 million. It's 2 million view on it. Is the guy just talk about marriage as a necessity or no necessity? And I posted that video on this.
You know the pastor, what's the name of this pastor? Word of Life Bible Church.
I don't know pastors. They are fake. I don't believe in them.
No, I'm just calling the name for you. I don't want to call the pastor name. I just want to make sure the church.
Yeah.
For security purpose.
What does he do?
The man I've married to that woman for the past, I think they're up to like 15 to 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
Does it mean that 15 to 16 years they have not offended themselves and to forgive themselves, to let the grudges go away?
What did I tell you before? I told you, I say marriage is not matter of equality. Neither one person just decided to allow let go be let go, allow defeat on a regular basis, and refuse to challenge when she needed to challenge what the Bible says submissive. A submissive, in my own interpretation, is a form of abuse.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm not saying you not be Christian before.
Yeah, go ahead, Becoming. Go ahead.
I just want to start by saying, can you reduce that volume first, okay? I just want to start by saying, I laugh when I hear people giving examples of pastors as the ultimate definition of a perfect marriage. I'm a woman who was born and raised in a pastoral home. And I want to tell you clearly that the most abused women are pastors' wives.
Exactly. Thank you.
They are emotionally, physically, financially, mentally abused. Mm-hmm. Most of them.
Abused by what now? Abused by the pastor?
By being so.
Are we not talking about marriage?
Go ahead.
Are we talking about marriage? By their husbands. Their husbands.
They are not saying the truth. That is not true.
No, that's not true. So you can't say the truth. NS, you can't. NS, wait. Can I just finish my point? You can't dismiss my point.
Go ahead with your point, my Becoming. Go ahead. Your point is very valid, please. Go ahead.
Sorry, I did not dismiss that. I was agreeing with that.
No, you. We are talking about Mr. Wells. Yes.
No, she's talking about me. That was the
no, definitely not you.
The microphones. The person who said not true is what I'm referring to.
Definitely not you.
Okay. I agree with you.
Go ahead.
So I'm saying I'm a product of a pastoral home. Mm-hmm. And not just pastoral, bishop level. And I can tell you the families I have interacted with for the last 43 years of my life, the most abusive families are those that are obliging in the name of etc.
Mm-hmm. It's a phone ringing.
Your phone is ringing now.
I know the phone. I know the phone that is ringing. Go ahead. I'll mute it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and I don't think it's healthy to give examples of religious families or families of religious people as a good example, because they just don't tell you what's the reality on the ground. Wealthy, just mute and let me finish my thought, please. I don't like being interrupted.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, wait, you are being muted. Go ahead, my sister. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think the Bible is one of the discourses or books, the historical books that have misled people. They are interpreted to fit a particular narrative. And the narratives in the Bible have historically and have continued to privilege men over women. And that's where the problem is. When you see a woman who is married to a pastor silent, it doesn't mean she's happy. It is just that she has been brainwashed to believe what she thinks being a good wife is, and especially a good wife to a pastor. It's a brainwashing, it's a cult, whether we like it or not. When you see these women crying, you have no idea, and I've witnessed a number. So I'm not saying all of them are not working, but majority are not healthy. Pastors are the most promiscuous people. They sleep with their choir members, they have children with their church members, but it's hush, hush, hush. We cannot say it. So they are not, they cannot be held as the model of a perfect family. I'm sorry, I'm saying that.
You are 100% right.
Yes. The other thing I want you to say is this: the idea of marriage is beautiful. The idea of two people who are friends, love each other, respect each other, coming together to start a family is beautiful. It's beautiful. But the foundation, the structure, and the way we have been conditioned to believe marriage should is very problematic. I don't think it is interesting that it takes marriages breaking in the diaspora for us to question the foundations of our African marriages. Why should men be abusive in the first place, irrespective of jurisdiction or context? Why should you abuse somebody that you claim to love, the mother of your children? Yet you're a man who is giving birth to daughters. You're a son to a woman. Why should you be abusive? Why should you treat somebody differently just because the system allows you to? So we should not even be having conversations of why marriages are breaking in the diaspora. We should be asking, where did we go wrong as African people to begin with? What are we teaching our sons? What are we teaching our daughters? Right? Because as you grow up, I always give these examples, and I run a platform on marriages and relationships as well, and many other things. The moment I always give this example, that the moment somebody gives birth in a hospital or in a midwife or whatever you're giving birth, and then you're asked, what did you give us? And you're said you're told a boy or a girl. The way we start to set our sons is very different from how we set up our daughters for life. The men are taught to be providers, to be protectors, to be leaders. Us women, we are taught to be mothers, to be nurturers,
to be submissive,
Yes, submissive. We're not taught how to be successful. And so most marriages in Africa there are power imbalances. The men are like, I'm the provider, I'm the leader, I'm the protector. And the women are like, I'm being submissive, I'm giving back. Who says women cannot be submissive, cannot be leaders? A good marriage should be built on friendship and should be complementary. It should not be competitive. There should be no power. There should not be power over anybody. It's about, I'm good at finances, you lead the finance. I'm good at investing, you lead the investing. I'm good at this. It's complementary. That's what a good marriage should be. But of course, that's not what we have been taught, and that's not what we're teaching our children. And so when we come to a context like the diaspora, where the system is promotes complementarity, then there's a problem. Because if I want to live in a good home in the diaspora, both of us must work, and both of us must do house chores. Both of us must take care of our kids. They'll be like nothing like you're the leader, you're the head, you're the tail, you're the provider, you're the protector. Everybody has to bring something at the table, and there lies the problem.
You are absolutely on point. Absolutely on point. Mr. Weld, are you satisfied now? Because I believe you are going somewhere. I want to give you a chance to literally understand this, because if you are refusing to get this idea, you are going to get that fake marriage in your life tomorrow, or in the life of somebody who cares about. Because what you say now, example of what I can pick from what you say about your, let me unmute you, my brother. I don't know you at all. Mr. Weld. Hello. So, Mr. Weld, what I was saying is this: you talk about your best friend or one of the person that you look up to in marriage, that you thought they have a perfect marriage, but when they get to United Kingdom, that marriage basically spoiled. The reason why that marriage spoiled is not because of the UK, it's because of they never had that marriage as a perfect marriage. They presented it as a perfect marriage in Nigeria, where the culture allowed the man, where the culture tell the man is the head of the home, the woman has to be submissive to the man. Do you know the word submissive? Do you want to open a dictionary to go into it and mean what submissive mean? It's one of the most retrogressive language.
Why you guys, there's something you guys know, why you feel all the time that the issue comes in marriage is only the man?
No, you are wrong. You are actually, I have never said it is men. We are talking about culture and attitude towards relationship. When I started this program this evening, the first warning I gave is this. I told men, I said, once you know it's no longer comfortable for you, carry your bag and move before you make a biggest mistake of your life. What I am saying again is this. We are looking at some perfect marriage in Nigeria in the context of the Nigerian culture. But when you get to the UK, a relationship you consider perfect in Nigeria is basically not perfect, because the time and the quality of life in this country will test that relationship. And if your marriage can survive in the UK for 5 years, after you move it from Nigeria to UK, then you will be together forever, because it will not survive it.
Ben, the truth is that everybody has your opinion.
No, opinions and fact are different, though. In Nigeria, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, and you need to answer me. When you talk about a woman being submissive in Nigeria, what does it mean?
To me, if you say submissive, it means you're talking about being respectful, in respect of who you are, as in try to give, and you just try to make sure that you, before you do anything, try to ask a question, seek for opinion towards that thing, and
from your husband. From your husband.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Husband or whoever.
No. I'm not talking about extended family. I'm talking about between a man and a husband. The Bible say, or the religious people say, be submissive. So a woman that's submissive, what are the characteristics of submissive?
Characteristic number one, you must be a woman that actually listen to your husband.
Okay.
Then always actually, before you do anything, maybe you can discuss with your husband.
Okay.
Yeah, you know over it. Then before you decided to say, oh, this is yes, finally, you can actually tell your husband, I've decided to do this. I think that was the more essence of being submissive.
Okay, so do you think before the man will do something, the man also need to discuss it with the woman?
Sure.
And do you think if the woman say, no, this direction is not the best direction we should go, do you think the man should consider that advice?
That was why I said depends on the kind of level of understanding I've come into. You understand? There are some levels of understanding. Couple comes together and they agree. When the woman said no, the husband will say no too. When the woman said yes, the husband will say yes. But there are some couple to the if the woman who said no, the husband said, okay, since you said no, I'll still go ahead and do my thing. Don't worry, just leave it. The wife's son will tell you the woman have said no, the man said no, okay, I'm not doing it. It doesn't mean that I'm not still husband and wife. You know, sometimes let me
so no, but hold on, Mr. Well, this is a very important I was in what I'm talking about now for a long time. I've got experience about it.
I want to give you this he said I just want to give 1 minute
example.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
All the time I was dating a girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girl told me that we should rent a house in Lekki.
Mm-hmm.
I always discussed this with her. Like, you know, babe. He said, let's rent house. And I said, instead of me renting house, I can rent the buy house. Why am I renting house? He said, the money that you have, I'm not like to buy the house here. It's better you just, I said, no. I just told her no, that I want to buy a house. And I said, me as my own, I'll go and rent. I will not wait for my money to get to because I might use the money to. I said, that is your decision. So she went ahead to use her money to do other things, whatever I want to do. And me, I kept my money and wait till when my money kept to what I want to get to. Then I went to buy the house. But our owner is finished. In fact, he's even begging on the streets. So if I have taken a decision there now, maybe I might still be in the same where he is now. So sometimes you just have to be very careful when it comes to things like this. Because some ladies, they might just tell you something because they just say, let me just tell you. Why so? If you ask them what is the reason, why did you say so? What is the reason? They might not give you a good reason. They'll just say, baby, you know, we have this, we have that, we have this, we have this, we have that. But the man actually sees more ahead than the woman. To me, if there's a problem today in this home, the first person we eat is the man before it comes to the woman. The first person we eat now, let there be a problem now today. They will first of all ask, where is his husband? They will not ask, where is the woman? So sometimes the way man think is different from the way woman think. Then it is not actually the same because whether you like it or not, if you have a wife that have money, say no matter the wife feed you for nothing tomorrow, you will not be comfortable with it. You will never be comfortable with it.
So let me ask you a question. Example you give. The example you give. Go ahead, please.
Now, I'm just going to answer that about, no matter how, rich a woman is, the man will not be comfortable. You can't say that. A lot of men, actually, if it's in this UK, they're very, extremely comfortable. They need
over to you.
They're extremely.
No, she's talking. She's talking. She's talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, ma.
Thank you, host. So some men, I mean, I don't know how it's like in Nigeria, but like here, a lot of the men, and I'm talking about Nigerian men, they are very comfortable.
Oh, Nigerian men don't suffer.
Yeah, they are very. No, you know me. I came up here to defend the men, isn't it, host?
That's what you thought. That's what you did. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, I came up here. I don't like to say things as they are. Even my advise men on a daily basis, don't do this with a woman, don't do that, or watch this, or try this way, or talk to your woman, or this and that. I actually mentor a lot because I'm around a lot of people that come from Nigeria, most of the time. But what I say is a lot of men here, they're very comfortable for their woman to go out and work, and they just come in and put their foot on the table and still try to order the woman, you get me this, you get me that. And some of these problems also come from that. And I think Becoming did mention something similar, which is actually true. It's a big thing. Hence, I stay on my own because I want to enjoy my money by myself. If you cannot add anything to my life, then you don't need to be in my life. I'm here to bring something to your life, and you have to meet me in the middle. You have to bring something on the table as well. But a lot of men in this UK, especially when they see a maid woman, They don't want to do anything. And this is how they lost their respect from the women. That's why the women will treat them the way you will see they put their coat, their bag outside sometimes. I know many men that they will tell me, like, they sleep at the train station, and I'm thinking, why on hell will you sleep at the train station? What did you do? You need to fix yourself, man. Get a work, get a job, do something. Be the one that look after your house. Let your woman just support you. When God created Adam, he gave Eve as a support, not as the men. Men are the men. And the Bible also says that as Christ is the head of the of churches, so is man the head of his house. No matter how much a woman bring in, you must always be the man. You must always be the man. But in this UK, I'm telling you, at least I don't want to say 100, at least a great amount of men, they are very, very comfortable. I just thought I answered that you just said. They are more than comfortable, that they will watch, the woman to go and toy, or they think, that woman has money. Let me just go and, no way.
Thank you so much.
Something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kenya, you have come again, no, Kenya.
So all I wanted to say is that. So,
Mr. Well, hold on. Go ahead, my sister.
The thing why men are comfortable staying at home in the diaspora is because the system works, or the system is set in such a way that patriarchy is not dominating compared to Africa, where patriarchy is a system that marriages are embedded on, and patriarchy is what defines marriages. Now, for example, in the diaspora, we all know that there are certain things that are based on income. So let's say you have 4 kids, and you have to work, both of you as a couple, and all these kids are young, they have to go to daycare. You have to put your finances on the table, and you have to compare. What is the cost of paying for daycare compared to one person going to work and the other person remaining at home to take care of the kids? Because the cost of daycare is crazy. So if a woman is earning more than the husband, let's say a woman is earning over 100,000 and the husband is earning 80,000, of course it's the person with lower income that's going to stay home, or half of you can work, you can choose to stay home and take care of your kids, or you can choose to have half of your income going towards childcare. So that's what happens. And you realize that white people have no problem with that. I've seen so many couples who they rather, my husband is at home because we have young kids and we can't afford daycare. That's an example. In Africa, it is very difficult for a man
to be at home.
To stay at home, and leave alone staying at home, to fathom a woman working and earning more than them. And the excuse is always, when a woman is earning, they're bringing something on the table, they start to have attitude, they become rude, they're not respectful, they're not submissive. I would say, forgive my language, bullshit. Absolutely. You know what happens? It is not the woman who is the problem. It is the man whose ego cannot stand it. It's an issue of self-esteem, low self-esteem. Because the society, and I don't blame the men, the society has made it very clear that men should be providers. So imagine a place where your wife is the one who is providing for you. Of course, your self-esteem will be low, right? And so whether you like it or not, you still have to find a way of projecting your masculinity and to show that you're a man. And that's why we end up with domestic violence, abuse, and sometimes even death. Because the men cannot stand the fact that a woman is bringing something to the table, yet all their life you're being told, you are the one who's supposed to be.
You are the head of the family. The woman needs to submissive.
Yes. So when the tables are reversed, it's very hard. And even when a woman is so respectful, even if they give you their bank card and say, you know what, all I will do is go to work. You run the finances. Most men will still not be satisfied.
Thank you so much. As we round up, let me just clarify something, please. When we started this program this evening, I made it very clear. I was very sad about this young man on the doctor that basically unalived himself in America because he lost the custody of his children, and the court asked him to pay $15,000 monthly for his ex-wife. And I basically took that story very serious, because when I read it, and I also read the response of the father of the young lady, I was very upset, because I knew this guy must have been through a lot. And I happened to have a friend as well that went through a lot of marriage problem, and he finally lost his life sometime in July last year. I came down here, I highlight about it, and I made it clear that I'm not biased. Mr. Wealth and everyone here knows me, that when I come here, I am the kind of person that will give this one and give this one and make sure I stayed on a neutral ground. And I do not allow any religious book to direct my thought of how I feel about any particular issues. I will analyze it in a human nature, because we're all human on this platform. So we talk about marriage. I am not against women and I'm not against men. What I am against is this, is people that stay in a relationship even when they know they are in need for inconveniency. Every relationship you get into for conveniency can either end in two ways, in a disaster or in somebody crying. It is two ways about it. Go into relationship with honesty. Evaluate your partner. Know who your partner is. Understand the person. Mr. Wet, you gave example. Now let me pick it out. You say you have a girlfriend. You told the girlfriend, we can't stay in Lekki. The lady want to stay in Lekki. You said no. The lady went ahead and rent house in Lekki. If you are considering a marriage material, is that a marriage material for you, sir?
But as I told you, I cannot marry such person.
That's what I'm saying. So you have answered the question that you raised here, because you have to evaluate things. And the person also will have to evaluate, okay, this man is very stubborn, I can't marry you. You guys have to come together. It has to be a balance, a neutral ground, a respect. That is why I'm unapologetic against the word submission in any narrative of marriage. That word submission is an abusive, it's a retrogressive language, and it should not have any space in a relationship that should be built on respect, and trust.
Ben, I want to ask you a question. Are you married?
I am not, but I have experience of it for 16 years, so I know what I'm talking about. So do you understand what I'm saying?
You know, when you marry, you understand the journey of marriage.
No, I have married.
It's not something that is easy.
I have, and I have experience for 16 years.
Okay, you have married.
Yes, and I stepped out, of it with a 16 years of experience of navigating it. So I am within
but
my.
That was the journey. How does it look like?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You know, there was advice I gave today. I told you guys, I said, the day, if you know you are going to raise your hand against your woman tomorrow, move out tonight. If you know it's going to go to a level, and I've also said it, the day your wife call police for you, don't return back home. Police release you.
It's not possible for a man to raise out in hand to slap a woman that you said you love now. Oh, you love, you can't beat that.
But you will know this is a culture in Nigeria.
No. Even me, even like the culture in Nigeria, I don't like it.
Because you don't do it does not mean it doesn't exist. Let us recognize our fault so we can deal with it. I want to stop here because it's 12 o'clock already and I have a day tomorrow. It's Monday. I want to thank all of you that joined us today. This platform is not my platform, it's our platform. So if you're on this platform, we discuss everything. You may disagree with some of the things we discussed. Don't hold it against us. Come back again. You may agree with some other thing that we'll discuss another time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Ben.
Madam,
Yes.
Follow me.
I'm listening.
Mr. Ben.
Go ahead. Now.
Follow me.
I just want to say I am so encouraged.
Thank you.
To land on your platform today.
Thank you.
I'm a Kenyan. I'm not Nigerian.
Awesome.
But I have heard how Nigerian men, some of their platforms, without calling their names, one of your brothers' name starts with an E. Mm-hmm. And so for me to land on a platform where a man says, I have tried for 16 years, I reflected, I unlearned what I was taught, what I believed in, that I should be as a man. And I'm going to encourage fellow men to not take the same route. It's a blessing.
Thank you.
It's a blessing for our society. And I hope that no other men who are still so much drowning in retrogressive traditions, culture, and beliefs can realize that for their own good and the good of their children, that history is not working for the current world. It will either take you to a mental health institution, or it will take you to a grave, or it will take you to the prison.
It's two-way, yeah.
So the choice is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I've just followed you. Thank you so much. My sister, thank you so much. Mr. Well, thank you.
I'm coming now. This lady, is it married? This SS.
Oh, now wife, you can't look for here. Eh?
Oh, no,
I'm not married. I'm running from men.
Thank you. Tell them. Tell them, my sister.
What did you say?
I'm not married. I'm running from men.
Why do you run from men when you are here making evangelism of marriage? That you don't preach. You have to preach what you are into.
No, I was married.
Please go back to it again. Go back to it.
I beg you, no be by force. My people on YouTube, I want to thank you guys for joining. It's brilliant having you guys. The opportunity is there to join us next time and come up and have your own say as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are not monetized. What we do here is to speak and unite. So if you want to support us, you can support on TikTok by dropping your gift. It's not mandatory. We will appreciate it to keep encouraging us. On YouTube, most important thing, subscribe so that you can get notification when next Mr. Ben is on. I am not a marriage counselor. I just use my experience to speak. Just so you know that. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.